Hey everybody, welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by his esteemed co-host, Rockley Smile.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Hi Ryan.
Nick, I have to know.
Yeah.
Were you click-clacking during the intro, just because I was click-clacking during the
No,
intro?
I was legitimately typing something to my mods in my chat.
Either way, I would have accepted it.
I forgot that you didn't mute me.
I thought it was like a clever joke that chat's gonna think that you're click-clacking, but really I'm click-clacking.
Nope.
They just can't hear it.
Yeah, it was kind of a reverse mirror effect there.
So it's a slightly different lineup today. Cobalt is handling a dental pseudo-emergency, which is really just a phrase that I wanted to say. So he will not be here today. Instead, it's going to be me and Nick playing Afterbirth in the opening segment. Then MichaelalFox and Rob are going to join us for some throwback Speedrunners in segment 2. And then in our final section, we're going to be playing Quiplash 2 with the doors wide open to basically whoever in our circle of friends wants to play. Shall we get started?
Out the finished version of 6v9 during that, so be able to
Correct.
check that out too. Yeah, let's get started. You want to do an Eden run today?
You know what? I would love to do an Eden run today, Nick.
Getting tired of those keeper runs, huh?
Yeah, no kid. Well, whatever. We'll just win them all regardless, apparently.
Yeah, it's a little easy at this point. Everybody beats keeper all the time. You said you have a 25% chance of winning a keeper run.
I think that that's actually fair. I think a 25% chance of winning the keeper run is sensible.
Very strong for me.
You only need, like, Nun's Habit, AAA Battery, 9-volt, or Petrified Poop or Swallowed Penny. Like, you just need to go for those, and then you got it. And even if you don't get them, there's probably like a 10% chance you get it.
I guess. I don't know. I never found it to be that simplistic. But anyway, here's the seed.
Okay.
Eden RM8X.
RM8X.
CF2Z.
CF2Z. What is Z in the military alphabet?
Zeta.
Is it really like Catherine Zeta-Jones, the woman with the vagina that gave Michael Douglas
That's exactly right.
Esophageal cancer?
I'm really surprised we went into that with such detail, honestly. That doesn't seem like a topic that 2 years ago Northernlion would have embraced.
I guess it's like apparently it's Zulu, by the way. I mean, it is a little bit gross, I guess. Like it's a little contentious and like vulgar, but at the same time I love exploring the notion that at some point MichaelalFox had to answer for his crimes of saying that his wife's vagina gave him cancer.
You just said MichaelalFox.
And by MichaelalFox, I mean Michael Douglas.
I
if
like
Michael
it either
Douglas is listening, MichaelalFox totally did not sleep with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Definitely not at a New Year's Eve party in Toronto in 1999 when he was 11 years old and Entrapment had just come out. Prime CZJ time, if you know what I mean.
I'm just saying those lasers get the juices flowing.
She dips beneath them on numerous occasions.
When she dips, I dip. We dip.
Just like this. How many times have we been through this bit? I've still like never heard this song.
I put your hands up on this bit. When
I
cheer, you bit, we bit.
What's the one that goes, when I move, you move, just like this? I know that one. When I move, you move, just like this.
No, I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
I know the other one that I was just doing.
I don't know that one. I've never heard that.
They're all like dance songs from the 90s.
What's your favorite 90s, like, Hadaway era dance track?
What was that first word you just said?
Hadaway? They sang What Is Love.
So like a thing with a consistent kick drum or drum track.
Yeah, like an electronic drum track that came out between like 1991 and 1996.
That would have to be Too Sexy.
I think that does count. For some reason, I had ascended that to a higher plane. Like that's actually like a one-hit wonder, which is strangely enough above that category. I think for me, it's, do you know the one that goes, Saturday night, I got the feeling getting hot, pretty baby.
No, I never heard that one.
You don't know Saturday Night?
Oh, Saturday Night Fever.
That's a different thing.
Is anyone getting a fever?
I mean, you probably get a fever if you, like, listen to it when you're sick. But it's not because of the song. It's just because, you know.
You just feel like shit.
Yeah.
You don't like that song.
Ill. OMG, that song is so good. It's so good. I hate that song.
Those are almost opposite reactions.
That's different people saying that, I should point out. Anything by the Venga Boys, the Venga Boys only hit it big in like 1998. That's like, I put that in like the pop era as opposed to like the weird, like electronic music has hit the forefront. So now we can have like, you know, yeah, wanna be my lover. You know that one?
Whistle that they put in some of those songs?
Okay, wait, can you do an approximation of it?
It's not a human whistle, it's the sound of an actual whistle.
Okay, like...
It's like a specific whistle they use for dance songs.
Like the one that Terry Crews uses in, I forget what show it is. It might be Brooklyn Nine-Nine when he's dancing around doing the rave. Maybe.
It's got a real name. I'm sure that Chad will know it.
It's the gym teacher whistle?
But it's not a slide whistle. It is like the gym teacher whistle. And I think you can kind of separate dance music into a pre and post era of that sound. Because that whistle just goes away in the early 2000s forever, I think.
Yeah, now we got the millennial...
Now we got vuvuzelas and auto-tune bullshit.
Dude, someone totally reminded me of a song that was on like one of the Jock Jams CDs I had. No Limit. You know that one? No limit. Oh, reach for the sky.
I've probably heard it once or twice.
No river too deep, no mountain too high.
It's so inspirational.
It always makes me want to get up and not dance, but like enroll in a college. I was thinking like achieve my dreams.
Also, the idea of the word jock jams just sounds like a bad idea by itself. I mean, people refer to people's dicks as a jock for some reason. I don't really understand.
Right, that's
you get
correct.
Your jock strap holds it in, but like, you don't want to jam up your jock.
They're all like, I don't know why all sports is about dicks. It's always about dicks. You got
it really is.
Jocks. If you play them, you're a jock. You wear a jock.
There's jockeys who wear jocks.
Jockeys wear jocks. You can
who
get
are
jock
jocks.
itch. I've had jock itch. I wouldn't recommend it.
This is when your balls itch, right?
It's a fungal infection in your scrotal area, yes.
I didn't know it was like anything. I thought it was just like your balls are sweaty.
I think I told this story, but like, I was in hockey school over spring break because I grew up in Canada.
You went to school for hockey?
Well, don't you have like, because you call it like, you know, football camp or something like that, where you go...
Oh, it's like a training thing, okay.
Yeah, it's like spring break, and they're like, hey, we're going to, you know, for the next week, you're in hockey school, so we're going to teach you how to, like, skate backwards and stop and stuff like that.
That's pretty sweet.
And, you know, it's like a couple $100, and...
Did you like it?
Oh, no, I hated it, actually. After, like, 3 days, I quit, because I actually had a medical emergency, and it was, well, not emergency, but it was jock itch. It was because I didn't realize that, you know, in hockey, you're wearing, like, a ton of equipment, right?
Yeah, you're real sweaty in there.
You get real sweaty. You got hockey pants that you put on. I didn't realize you're just supposed to put those on over your underwear. I thought you put them on... I thought you put them on over your pants. So I was wearing, like, actual jeans or, like, you know, track pants or something like that, and then putting all of my hockey equipment on top of my existing clothes. And then it got real sweaty down there. I got an infection. I had to stop, I had to quit hockey school. Also, I kind of hated it, so it was fine, but...
It's ironic because it's such a... Like, you're playing on ice, but you're sweating.
Oh, it gets real hot out there, man.
The coldness, like, has nothing to do with the heat that's building up under the clothes. It's just funny.
It may have also been that, you know, locker room wasn't cleaned as often as it should be. I don't know.
Well, like, you weren't, like, rubbing your junk down in, like, the edge of the wall, right?
Well, I did whatever coach told me to do.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You want to piss the coach off.
Jock itch is a get-out-of-jail-free card. Exactly. It's the perfect crime. I was actually 7. So, I don't, like, people were like, why didn't you clean your balls more often? I didn't even know that I had balls back then, okay? I didn't even know I was like, everybody's got these, right?
I think your T count knew it was too high for your own good before you even knew what a T count was.
Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like,
that's a fun story.
That's the end of that story.
That's the first and last time that I want to hear about your balls itching.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a bummer though, because it's like, you know, playing hockey is like really expensive.
Is
you
it?
you buy like all this equipment. Yeah, it can be like, especially if you're a goalie, which I wasn't, but you could pay like several $100 just to get equipment that your kid's gonna like grow out of in a year or two,
Yeah,
right?
break probably.
And then you go to like hockey school, and tuition for that was like a few $100 back in the mid '90s, so it's pretty expensive. And then day 3, your kid's like, I got ringworm on my balls. Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Well, that's a bummer. There goes that $6x6 million contract. Thanks a lot, Louis Erickson.
There goes my kid's balls. No grandkids here.
No grands. You got the jock itch.
I thought you could just get a pair of skates and like an old stick, and that was gonna run you like $50 and you'd be good.
No way, dude. That's like maybe in like the 1930s.
I'm thinking of like old school Sandlot style baseball version of hockey,
yeah.
which is not really, I guess, a thing.
No, now it's like, you got Alexander Ovechkin has this stick.
Oh,
and
I
he
know.
scored 50 goals, so my 2-year-old son has to have that stick as well.
The absurdity, like when I was growing up, it was all about skateboarding, and everybody had to make a big fuss about how much they knew about skateboarding. And how these bearings were the good ones because of this reason. And if you have these bearings, which no one can see or tell the difference between, then you're a shitty skateboarder.
Did you guys have
elitism.
West 49 in America?
No.
Okay, West 49 is like a skateboarding apparel, but also skate shop chain in Canada.
I wouldn't have had it here anyway.
They were bumping up until, like, from the year, like, 1998 until maybe, like, 2006, they were bumping. I don't think I've ever seen one in the past decade or so.
Oh, that's sad.
But West 69 is also a great name. But then, yeah, I lived, like, in the super, like, blue-collar comedy belt of Canada. And then my neighbor spent, like, $300 on a skateboard because he liked Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah,
and
that's why we all did it, honestly.
The road outside of his house was gravel, and his driveway was gravel. So he would, like, take this $300 skateboard onto his gravel driveway and be like, check it out. I can sort of ollie.
Almost kickflip.
Yeah, like, and then you don't really land because the gravel is not steady ground, It kind of, like, moves and shifts when you land on it. So it was probably, like, one of the worst purchasing decisions I've ever seen in my entire life. But that was... Kids these days won't understand the power that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater had on our generation.
They never will.
It's like, you got it. First, and also, it gave you really unrealistic expectations. You expect to be like, first time I step on a skateboard, I should at least be able to land a kickflip.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do when you tap X.
It's just left and square. How hard could it be? And I've probably spent like... in my whole life, I've probably spent like 100 hours on a skateboard. I don't think I've ever landed anything more than an ollie that was like 2 inches off the ground.
I came really close to a kickflip once, but also one foot landed back on the board, the other one smashed the board into my ankle.
Oh, yeah, I can feel your pain right now.
I'm over it now, it's okay.
Someone in chat told me there's 2 West 49s at Metrotown. Are you fucking... I gotta go there for like... Metrotown, I don't mean to brag. It's in Burnaby, which is the next city east of Vancouver, and it's the 3rd largest mall in Canada. So, we're not sweating it. But
you got like an Orange Julius in there?
Oh, there's probably like 4 Orange Juliuses in Metrotown.
That's awesome.
I've been to one of them. I'll vouch for one of them. It was like probably one of the top 3 $5 orange juices I've ever had. I gotta go to West 49 for like nostalgia's sake.
I can't let you get off the topic of this driveway thing, though, because it brought back a story for me. And the story is very simple, but, like, what's up with dads thinking that gravel is as good as cement for all activities?
I always thought it was, like, gravel was, like, that was, like, the default state of a driveway. And then if you got, like, a nice bonus from work for that, like, Christmas or something, then you'd be like, okay, we're paving the driveway.
That actually is probably the story that most have spun. But I think what it ends up being is it's sort of like a long, drawn-out con. Right?
Yeah.
When you're a little kid, they're like, hey, don't worry about it. We got a gravel driveway. Give this a couple of years. It's going to harden up like cement. And then you're going to be playing basketball, and everything's going to be amazing. And the kids with the cement driveways, don't even worry about it. They'll be coming here.
I mean, paved driveway was like... It was an actual currency when you were a kid.
It really was.
If you wanted to, like, rollerblade or play, like, road hockey or something like that, you can't do that shit on gravel.
I'm just saying the reality sets in when you turn 14, and it's like, all right, this is year 6 of the gravel driveway still being gravel, and, you know, it's not cement still, but I'm going to get a skateboard and pretend it's cement for a while.
It's weird because I have like exactly the same story. It's like I lived in this house with a gravel driveway for like
I love that.
It actually might have been like this is 7 years. I lived in this house with a gravel driveway. So from like age 7 until age 15, and every summer they'd be like, I think this is gonna be the summer where we get the driveway paved. And I was like, oh, thank God. I've got this like, you know, like every kid, I have this basketball net out there.
Yep.
But it's on gravel, so it's like 5 degrees askew, and then when I go to gym
every time you dribble, it shoots off.
Like, well, I go to gym class, and I'm like, why are all my shots missing by, like, you know, 2 centimeters? It's because I've been practicing with, like, basically a bad pair of glasses on. Like, the laws of physics apply differently on my paved drive, or on my gravel driveway. And then I just moved. And I moved to a place with a paved driveway, but then I was like 16, and I was like, I don't want to go
you're
outside.
too old to appreciate it properly at that point. That sucks. You missed out on the prime years.
Claims and Mr. Snurbed. Thank you. No, it's true, though. Like, if you're, like, between the age of, like, 7 and 14, that's prime driveway being paved ages.
I'm just thinking, like, my dad built me this fucking grind slide rail.
He built you like a skateboard rail.
No. Let me explain, because that sounds way overly grandiose. It was 2 planks with another plank on top of it, like a long plank. And the idea was I was supposed to skate up to it on the gravel driveway and then grind on it. And I remember I had all my friends over, and they were all taking attempts to try and skate on this thing. And none of them could get any speed because it's a gravel driveway, but they're all trying anyway. And thinking back on it, it's the most pathetic shit of all time.
And the worst thing is, like, if you take a spill on, like, a paved driveway, it's gonna hurt, you know? It's not gonna feel nice.
This is shrapnel, though.
Yeah, when you fall... I don't know if people know this, if you've never experienced a gravel driveway, but when you take a fall on a gravel driveway, you get, like, rocks embedded in your skin. And
sometimes they don't come out for a couple days. You gotta dig them out.
You gotta go inside and be like, okay, Mom, can you get, like, a knife? Because I have to cut the rocks out of my skin.
Mom, can you help me shear some of the flesh off my elbow? Got too much flesh, too many rocks.
Man, kids these days, they won't understand. Like, I know I recognize the idiocy of saying kids these days, but I'm mostly just telling a joke. But I got a snowboard, like a really, really shitty snowboard. Because it snows in Canada, like, well, at least where I lived, it snowed like 4 or 5 months out of the year, right? So I was like, cool, I have this snowboard. Then there was only like a 3-foot high hill in my yard. So I would like go out and put on the snowboard, get like all my winter gear on. It'd take like 10 minutes. And I go take my snowboard to the top of this 3-foot hill, lean forward, slide until the end of the hill, which was approximately, I don't know, like 0.2 seconds. Walk back up to the top of the hill. Just do that for like 3 hours.
You had to take off your bindings at the bottom too every time, and then put them back on.
Walk up. Oh man,
that's, you know, it's a different era. I don't think kids would bother with that shit anymore. They're like, you know, we're just gonna like go play Call of Duty.
You got the Pokemans now and all that stuff.
I hope kids still do bother with that shit though.
You got your Pokemons and your Donald Trumps and your...
They do have a lot of those.
Tinders. Kids these days don't have time for...
Kids and Tinder. Kinder? They have their Kinders?
Should I snowboard or should I just keep browsing Kinder?
They end up with a Kinder Surprise.
I don't know if I would say that.
You end up talking to Anthony Weiner on your text messages.
Lord. Yo, speaking of the subjects of documentaries that are remarkably frank and also haunting, have you ever seen the movie Grizzly Man?
No, I don't think so. What's that about?
Okay, so Grizzly Man is from documentarian Werner Herzog. He's also done... Yep. Do you know Werner Herzog?
I know the name, yeah.
Okay, he's an actor/director. He's done a lot of documentaries like, you know, Encounters at the End of the World that... is about like life in Antarctica. This one's about this guy Timothy Treadwell. He's got sort of like an Into the Wild sort of situation.
That's a great name for an explorer.
Timothy Treadwell?
Yeah.
It is an assumed name. But basically is this guy, he was kind of a misfit and he didn't fit in with you know, the world of the humans. So every summer he would go to Alaska and he'd live with the bears, and he would film himself living with the bears, and it was touching, you know. He had like a lot of like sensitivity and a lot of like genuine love towards these bears. But then in 2003, like his 14th year living there, one of them just fucking ate him, right? As you would probably expect.
How did he initiate the bear living situation? Did the bears just welcome him?
I think like he thought like he had worked his way into like their social society.
Yeah.
Like they thought he was just like a human bear. But then, you know, one of the bears just like ate him.
That's sad.
And then what's great is the documentary is so good. It was on TV last night, like uncut, and I had seen it before, but I was like, I gotta watch this again because this is awesome. And to be fair, that's true. It was a bear from somewhere else, and everyone was like, "This is a mean old bear. Like this bear was just a son of a bitch."
I just had two golden keys drop in the same room. I don't think I've ever had that happen before.
That is certainly a rarity.
Yeah.
But the great thing about the documentary is that Werner Herzog approaches the subject with such like sensitivity and respect, and he's like, you know, I understand that he's like this great German accent. So he's like, well, I understand that Timothy did not fit in with the world of the humans.
That's kind of Dutch.
Well, okay, I'm doing my best here, all right?
That's all right.
Cal Sands, thank you as well. There's a moment that's so good. It's like after he gets killed, Werner Herzog just unleashes like the most erudite, savage burn you could possibly do. And he's like, well, I feel sympathy for Timothy Treadwell. When I look at the cold, unfeeling eyes of the bear, I see no sensitivity, no friendship, just an empty stare that indicates a hunger for food. And then I'm like, damn, dude, you just spent like 2 hours treating this dude's story with like all this, you know, respect and reverence and understanding. And then you're like, all right. In keeping with all that, though, I mean, this thing just wants to eat your ass. Not eat your ass, you get the idea, though.
Yeah, I get the idea.
You can look, I tweeted it, but you can also find the quote on IMDb for Grizzly Man. It's like the most well-researched, savage, unnecessary burn of a man who is already dead. It's like the ultimate I told you so, but in such devastating, like Neil deGrasse Tyson fashion that it's almost hilarious.
The very idea of an I told you so to a dead person is just kind of amazing by itself.
Exactly. But I would really recommend
yeah, I'll watch that.
Like the movie is not a comedy. Like it's actually you're if I tell you the story, you go, "Oh, that dude's an idiot for living with the bears." And he is, and I think that's almost like indisputable. But you come to understand him a little bit by the end of the documentary. You're like, he's had some problems in his life, and he thought that this was like, you know, a way for him to escape them and also do something good for them. Like he had noble intentions, despite.
No, I understand. And I'm making it sound even weirder than I actually think it is. People do weird stuff all the time, and you know, not everybody fits into a box. And that's fine.
Yeah. And like the fact that he lived there for like 14 years is incredible.
Yeah, that's why I said it's sad that the bear ate him, because like that seemed to apparently bring him a lot of happiness. And
it's really like biting the hand that feeds. Too,
yeah,
because he was like the greatest bear ally. But like half the people they interview are like, because they interview people like from Alaska, you know, people who have like encountered bears, and half the people are like, you know, he's very sensitive, you know, he just wanted to help the bears. Half the people are like, this guy is a fucking moron. This guy like set back bear ecology like 30 years with his ignorance. But it's so good. I would really recommend it.
Yeah, I get both those perspectives.
So all you guys need to do is subscribe to Knowledge British Columbia, and then go back in time and watch it 24 hours ago.
Makes sense. It was contract below, by the way. That's why I got the 2 keys. I just forgot I had it.
Okay. Apparently I also got that and just didn't even notice.
Right.
Chad was like, what are you doing? I can't believe this has only been a half hour. This run is like so good.
Yeah, it's doing very well. Capricorn, I got the Mind, I've got Death's Touch, Synth Oil, Cat of Nine Tails. I'll stop now.
Oh, yeah, I get you. I mean, I see them there.
Lemon Party.
A lot of times when I say all the names, it's just like, yeah, do I still remember all the names of these? Yup. All right, cool.
In your tweet, you say that Grizzly Man hits the PFT note. What is the PFT note? That's noted comedian and improviser Paul F. Tompkins does a Werner Herzog impression, And the broad note of it is that everything comes back to nature will eventually destroy us, and that's on display in that.
I thought it was movie. Like the prostate fluorolactate testosterone valve or something. Like it helps the bear milk itself or something like that.
It helps the bear milk itself.
I thought that's how he made the bears like him, was he gave them all bear orgasms.
Right, yeah, no. They show a lot of that. It's very vulgar.
Oh, it's just nature. There's nothing.
I mean, it is PG-13, so,
yeah.
The Motion Picture Association of America lets you have at least one bear orgasm in the movie. As long as his dick isn't above 45 degrees relative to...
Yeah, that's the weirdest part of that job, working for the MPAA, is measuring the bear dicks.
Yeah, it's like you gotta get your protractor out and be like, sorry, this bear dick is at 60 degrees. That indicates, sexual arousal that's offensive. If it was 54 degrees, it wouldn't be a problem.
I'm just thinking about the trainer that's got to hold the bear in the position so he doesn't jerk wrong and then the measurement's off.
I think about that all the time. It's like really a dream job.
I don't know, it's a dream job for some, but it's a very niche job. Oh. There's somebody for everybody out there. Same with jobs. If that's your calling, measuring bear dicks, then...
People sometimes talk about, like, how weird it is to be, like, someone who gets semen from animals. The dude who has to, like...
The milkmaid,
he, like, holds the horse's dick while it fucks this, like, fake horse vagina, right?
Well,
how weird would it be to be the dude making the fake horse vagina? And you gotta be like... Oh, this is gonna make this horse come buckets, right? Like, that's so much weirder to me than being like, all right, I'm gonna guide your dick in. Instead, you gotta, like, you're architecting something that's gonna make another animal come.
I don't think it's that weird at all, honestly.
Your brain has to be, like, on a different level that I cannot even fathom, I think.
If you're just designing, like, a silicone, like, rubber horse vagina or something, it's like, you never see the horse dick unless you built one.
But, like, how do you know? How do you know what works and what doesn't, man?
You take a model from a dead horse's vagina and you just...
That's so much... That's, like, some awful Tim Burton-esque shit right there, like, that I could not handle.
But it's nature designed it already. They don't have to do anything.
This dude's 3D modeling, like, a dead horse vagina. He goes in at work at 9 in the morning and does that. That scares the shit out of me.
There's scientists that do all kinds of shit. I mean, I don't know if this counts as a science, but it's, like, kind of in that realm.
But there's gotta be, like, one dude who's like, I get it. We've been making... First off, there's, horse semen tech. They've been making, the #1 horse vagina on the market for, like, 20 years. But you know what? We put a new twist on ours. It's got a little, like, 90-degree twist.
Oh.
Just before the cervix.
Yeah.
These he's talking to, like,
the Trojan
farmers.
Ends for horses, I gotcha.
Yeah. He's like, your horses are gonna come harder than they've ever come before with this horse vagina.
Alright, when you put it like that, that's kind of a different realm. I looked at it very, like, clinically, like, it's just like you gotta do this job and you make the thing for it, but you're looking at it like you're getting into how to make this horse come as hard as possible.
Well, I'm thinking about it like there's a whole process here, right? Like, there's one dude who's making it, and he's got a passion for it because it's just building, it's engineering, right? But then somebody has to work on the sales and marketing team for, like, the company that makes horses come buckets, and he's got to go and, like, put on a suit and a nice cologne and go to these farmers and be like, let me tell you, your horses have never come like they're gonna come with our fake horse vagina.
You know what's amazing, too, is it's like a funeral. It's not for the person, it's for the person who's still there. Right? So it's for the horse vagina is for the farmer more than it is for the horse, because the horse doesn't care. Horse is gonna come buckets no matter what it has.
That's probably true.
So it's really to appeal to the farmer.
But, like, maybe you get, like, extra breeding efficiency or something if that happens. I don't know.
I've never been max horse breeding, personally.
I'd really like to hear what Malf would say on the subject.
I feel like everything about this.
His unique brand of insight would prove very useful here. So we'll maybe keep that topic on the forefront for when he comes back.
Are there any horse farmers in chat that know more about this stuff?
I mean, now that I think about it, wait, no, you do take, like, semen from horses, right? You don't just bring the horse to the other place. You probably, like, there's a market. You're like, I don't want a local horse. I want the horse, and it's in Montana, and I'm in Iowa. And actually, those are pretty geographically close together. But ignoring that,
They'll breed them if they're on the same ranch together. They'll breed them in the same place. But if they need to do something like that, yeah, they can do the insemination separately.
Animals, fucking weird, dude.
Fuck her right in the horse pussy.
Oh, look who it is!
Do you have
Hey,
a
Malf.
subject? Do you have a thought on this subject, Malf?
Oh, he probably danned us, didn't he?
Oh, he totally danned us. Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't want him to dan us this time.
I was really interested to see what he had to say.
I want to hear about his danimals.
He told us to fuck her right in the horse pussy.
Yeah.
It's a sentence I don't even like saying. Just kidding.
There can only be one Dan to Dan people.
Oh my god.
I love this. Whatever this meta is, I love it.
We're just gonna get danned on a regular basis. You know
People
what's gonna
can
be the
show up.
worst? Is
What?
when somebody shows up and we actually don't know who it is. That's gonna be terrifying.
My single most important job is seeing to that never ever happening.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, and if I do fail you, then I apologize in advance. But
It's okay, you know
I
it
don't want
happens.
that to happen.
There can be only one Dan to Dan people.
Not
Yeah,
wrong.
I think about it that way. He's got a good point. Yo, I started an Azazel run. This is like the greatest run I've ever seen in my life.
Why?
Floor 2, Magic Mush, Tammy's Head, Brimstone, Maw of the Void,
shit.
and my trinket is Tapeworm that just makes your range not be totally shitty.
So you're like one step away from becoming some sort of like curling pretzel of blood lasers.
I would actually say I'm one step ahead of that.
Oh, you're ahead of that. Okay.
Because like when the rubber cement Azazel shots hit the wall, they become infinite range.
Beautiful.
So it's creating a nice little array here. This was a really good discussion for conversation early in the show today.
Yeah, I'm really not sure how we got there, but you know, whatever.
I have another thing to talk about now that, and it's another thing that Malf is probably going to be quite eager to discuss. This is Red Wars. Thank you for the subscription. And that's, I think we've really gone too far with hamburgers, Nick.
What makes you say that?
I think we might just be done with burgers. I was thinking about it today, and I'm like, man, if I go to like a diner or something, I would rather order anything but a hamburger. And you know why that's the case?
No, why?
I've been burned on too many tall burgers. The tallness of the American hamburger is getting out of control.
They just got to put a toothpick in it.
It doesn't help that
Or
much.
skewer.
In my opinion, it doesn't help that much. You go and you're like, hey, can I order a meal that will dislocate my entire jaw, please?
You could take
yeah,
parts
here we
out of
go.
it.
We got it's a house smoked Alberta beef Angus burger that has another house smoked Alberta beef Angus burger on top of it. You got to eat it. Here's a chainsaw to carve it.
Look, I'm not going to disagree that the burger race is a race to the bottom. However, I do think there's plenty of happy mediums that exist in the world of burger influence.
If you can't take a bite that encapsulates all of the ingredients, it's a waste of a burger as far as I'm concerned.
So don't eat that one. Get a different one.
Yeah, but then they're like, well, we got the A1 peppercorn burger. It's 18 inches tall. And you're like, well, do you have anything smaller than that? You're like, yeah. The cheeseburger is
If you get some mushrooms and Swiss on it, it'll be just fine.
Now that one, I'll give you that one. I just don't like mushrooms on a burger. That's my own personal
Sure,
thing.
lots of people do, though. I do.
I recognize that I'm in the minority maybe on that one. I'm just sick of the ones like, for me, an ideal burger is like a really nice beef cooked properly, slice of cheese, you know, maybe a few red onions, a pickle, lettuce leaf, you're good to go. I hate
in
the
America,
ones-
we don't do red onions here.
You don't do red onions in America?
They're communist.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. You do red onions. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I was like, that's crazy, man.
I had to frame that better.
Now it's like, you know, oh, here's your burger. It comes with 4 onion rings on top of it, and then, you know, a deep fried calzone, and then on top of that, we drizzled maple syrup, and then, like, here's 6 chestnuts roasted on an open fire. And then the garnish is like a slider. So you got like a little burger on top of your burger. And then
That's
you take
cute.
one bite, and the whole thing just fucking collapses. It's
Yeah,
like the pasta.
If you bite it and the burger shoots out of the back, like, that's probably not ideal.
And the more toppings you have that are not actually connected, the more the plate tectonics becomes a factor, I think.
Sauces and lettuce are the key factors.
No, Malf.
What?
What is your thought on this subject of big burgers?
And horse breeding.
First of all, I'd like people to know I coined the term plate tectonics of sandwiches.
That's correct. Yes.
That's okay. I agree with Ryan. I think it's like poutine. You should try and keep it simple. Have a few.
I agree with you on that.
I mean, okay, any burger. I feel like I don't know what your feeling is on sauces, but some burgers they get going with too many sauces. Yeah, like 2 pretty much would be my max, and even then, that's sometimes too much depending on what the sauce is, because they're all just gonna kind of blend together and become like a blob of sauce.
Confirmed, yeah.
To me, I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes in general, but like, you gotta be careful with your tomato game. I see some pretty thick tomato slices out there, and I don't think they contribute anything to the overall flavor profile. The general texture is like,
What if you get a tomato that's like been in the wrong part of the fridge, and then when it comes out, it's like almost ice? You bite into it, and like it just completely compromises the warmth of the burger.
I gotta disagree on the flavor problem. Like, that really does add something to me. I can taste the tomato through it, and it actually adds a bunch.
I mean, I can taste the tomato, but it's just like it's not a very
good vegetable.
It's just like, I don't know. I feel like the taste and the flavor isn't really contributing to the overall awesomeness of it.
On a general sandwich, tomato is the make or break sometimes for me.
Whoa.
Tomato's a big deal, man.
If you ask me, like, if there was like a dystopian future where I constructed the death row inmates' last meals, like they had personally wronged me and I got to construct their last meals, I would make them like a white bread sandwich with tomato, and then that would be it. And then the bread would get all weird and pink, and then it'd be like one slice of Oscar Mayer bologna on it, and that's it.
I read that last meals are sort of a myth. Like, they don't really get to choose whatever they want on death row. It's just like whatever they had in the cafeteria that day.
That'd be like fucked up though, right? Because what if they were like, I want innocence. You'd be like, oh shit, you got us. Let him go, boys. I want a retrial.
It would be a monkey paw situation. Somehow it would turn out worse.
Yeah, it's like wishing for more wishes, man.
Don't do it. Don't try that.
When I worked at the general store, the main guy used to eat tomato sandwiches.
Like just tomato.
He'd get a big slice of tomato or two,
mozzarella?
Overlap them, salt and pepper, and then white bread. And he usually wouldn't even toast it. And then I was pretty resistant to it, but he's like, no, it's really good. And I was like, I don't even really like tomatoes, but like, fuck it, I'll try it. And it was actually like, yeah, that's what you use to torture people with.
What? I thought you were gonna say and I actually liked it.
No.
You just doubled down in the other direction.
That's so good.
You really caught me off guard with that.
It was just like funky tasting, like water, like with a slight bite to it. I don't know.
Water with a bite.
It's like, you ever know somebody that's like, I eat raw potatoes. Like, just a salt and pepper, I'll have like a raw potato, just bite into it. You're like, are you? And like one time, this happened in college. Somebody told me like, yeah, you just get a little salt and pepper. You just put that on a raw potato, take a bite. It's like a potato chip. I tried it once. Person's out of their fucking mind. It was horrible. It tasted like eating a shirt.
This reminds me of the scene in Napoleon Dynamite when the farmer's like stirring up the egg yolks.
Oh.
And he's like, we got some egg salad. And then they all walk up and there's like flies buzzing on it. And they're like,
yeah,
I don't want that. And then one guy tries one.
When you think about it, how many, like, there's a lot of vegetables that are pretty much like A-okay, either cooked in various ways or raw. Broccoli, I'll do some good broccoli raw.
Absolutely.
You get some cabbage and carrot and all that stuff and make a nice coleslaw. You don't need to cook that shit, but potatoes are one of the few. They're amazing, but only when they're, like, cooked in any variety of way.
Correct. I agree with that assessment strongly. Vehemently, actually.
It's good.
But what about the subject of artificial horse pussies?
You really want to know?
I don't know. Do you really want to tell me?
They're for the farmer, not for the horse, right?
I feel like, okay, what's your opinion on people who do, like, autopsies and, like, build anatomical
Can't stand them.
models of animals in general. Would you be like, that's a gross, weird job?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, but it's sort of
More-
necessary for society,
More so
regardless.
than, like, doing it for a human?
There's something like weirder about the horse vagina though, because you're doing it for the pleasure of a different species, which is strange to me. Like on a
They don't
sexual
take
level.
pleasure in it the same way we do. Only dolphins do.
I think they probably do though.
It's man.
No,
Some
they
guy's
don't.
not good. Any dude who's making a model for a horse, like making a model of a horse pussy for a horse cock, isn't gonna
Don't
be doing
say
it.
Please don't say that.
What?
Horse pussy. I really
You
don't like
just
the-
said it.
I can say it. When I say it, it doesn't sound as weird as when you say it.
What if we're all offended by you saying it?
Are you?
I like it when he
Nobody's pretty-
says it.
Yeah,
Nobody's
actually, I like it when you say
It
it.
rocks my jollies
Yeah.
and my jellies.
It does something a little weird.
No, but like the guy, I mean, it's a job. Like one dude spent an afternoon making a model. They send it to a factory, and then they just start injecting rubber into it, and that's
It's a lot of injecting going on, yeah.
You're telling me.
I don't like. He's not gonna be like, oh man, yeah, this horse is gonna love this. He's just gonna be like, he's probably
I
gonna be
think
like,
he'd be like that.
If he's any good at his job, I hope,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta like love what you do. You never
Be
work a day in
passionate
your life.
about horse pussy.
horses don't care. It's not like it's you're trying to find new and interesting ways to get a horse off. It's not like they jerk off every day and it's like their dick loses sensitivity. They get the
That's what
like,
Ryan
once
was
a
saying. They're putting
year.
a twist in it now.
They're
Well,
ready
I'm
to
just
go.
saying, you'd still want to have the twist either way, right?
I think they are ready to go, no matter what you give them.
No, you could just like hang a yogurt cup off of a horse's dick and he would come.
You don't think a yogurt... They wouldn't fit in a
It'd fill it
yogurt
up.
cup.
It'd fill it up again.
Oh, you're saying just
I
hang
see.
it on the tip. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Like just the slightest breeze probably gets a horse going.
That's probably true. It's like I never want to like go to a farm again in my life.
You're
I
going
feel
to have
like
to
when-
do all of this if you do.
When you're like a kid and you go to a farm, you're like, wow, all these animals are so big and majestic. And then when you're an adult, you're like, these things like are just desperate for a fuck. And then like if you died right next to them, they would eat your corpse. If you broke your leg next to them, like at night, they would just eat you by morning. You'd have no chance to get away.
I don't know.
Animal
I think they're
kingdoms are-
generally gentler than that, aren't they?
As fucked up as humans are, I'm so glad that we're like the height of evolution right now, because like it would be so much worse if like fucking, you know,
We could be in
Bad.
that farm.
what if like bats ruled the world, dude? That'd be fucked up.
That'd be fine.
Uh,
They only live in caves, so like most of the world would be left untarnished.
Not at night though, right? Like
They'd
at night.
pull us
they-
into the caves to
No,
live with them.
each bat eats up to 3,000 bugs a night, man. If anything, they should be the leaders.
Fuck, you're selling me pretty hard right now.
All right.
I know,
I
right?
vote
Oh,
bats.
I chose the wrong animal.
Bats 2016.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your top like? Because we're shitting on animals. What's your top like 3 like? I hope this animal never goes extinct, and we
Yeah.
can't say bees because we all know we're fucked
Right.
if bees are gone.
Yeah, I understand.
Top
Okay. I mean, I'm a big cat fan. You know, domesticated cats. I feel like if I died in my apartment, Ruka and Tomo would wait like as long as they could before eating me. So I take that as a sign
I don't
of
think
loyalty.
they would.
No, that's
I don't
dogs.
think. I don't think
It's
they would
nothing
starve to death.
personal,
I
but I
they
don't
would
think
starve
they'd
to
wait.
death, but I think they would wait. Like a dog, I could see starving to death. For Ruka and Tomo, I think they'd probably wait like until
I think they'd give it like a
cat, they'd
couple
Wait a
hours.
weekend.
a couple hours. That is ridiculous.
I think Tomo would give it longer, and Ruka would like dive in.
Well, honestly, that's what I respect about Ruka is that
Yeah,
he'll do
he knows
anything
what he
to
wants.
survive. He'll do anything to survive. If I was in a survival situation and they died, I would make a logical decision about eating them. I wouldn't feel good about it. I'd be in extreme distress, but I'd still I'd do it.
I really
Colin?
don't think I could bring myself to eat a pet no matter what happens.
What if they had died first though?
I don't know.
I
I,
feel like
still
you're-
don't think I could do it.
You're kind of like honoring them by eating them, right? That at least that's what I've been telling
Yeah,
myself
don't
in
let-
RimWorld while I let
Yeah,
all of the animals slow down the raiders while I get ready for the assault.
That's
First
why I
thing-
can't watch that anymore. It's too
No.
sad.
First thing you do when you get a cat as your starting pet in RimWorld is you slaughter it and you
No!
Oh!
you have to. They're so useless.
I
The
hate
bear
this
will-
conversation now.
No, bears will kill them right away. If anything, you're doing them a favor. So you just sneak up on them and do it when they're not ready.
I wish you could program your turrets in RimWorld to just shoot animals on sight. Like, not the ones that are part of your colony, but I don't want like a grizzly
All
bear.
animals.
I don't want a grizzly bear walking into my colony and then just like eating my corn, right? Like the turrets should just shoot it immediately.
They always go mad anyway.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time until they like the bear doesn't know that he's trespassing. He's just like, whoa, this forest looks weird. There's a geothermal power plant right here. Whoa, strange.
I haven't looked for that specifically, but I'm almost positive there's going to be a mod for it already because I feel very much the same way. And then, like, I've had some, like, Arctic wolves come in, they hang out for a bit, I'm like, alright, that's cool, like, just do your thing, I'm not gonna worry about it. And then they start killing my boars and stuff, and I'm like, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to just, like, put a bullet in your head.
You gotta kill him.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
It's pretty weird that isn't built into the game, honestly, because they have every freaking control for everything.
Wow. Tynan
like,
has...
Only some animals can go in this door, sometimes during the day.
Nah, he's working on Alpha 16, and one of the things he tweeted a week or two back was like, all right, guys, how do we make animals not useless during fights? Which is, you know...
Step in the right direction, I guess.
I almost think if you don't care about the animals in your colony, they're overpowered. Like, I had a huge raid come by, and I was just like, all right, you guys stall them, and I'm just gonna, like, send Nick in, who's incapable of violence, to kite them into my killbots. And then, you know, I lost a few dromedaries in the process, but it's not like they were doing anything else except for eating my fucking crops anyway.
Dromedary alert. Yeah, I can't haul, nor can I commit violence.
I'm not saying that horse vaginas or like fake horse vaginas are made of dead horses. I'm just what Nick has suggested, and I think it makes sense, is that they probably used a dead horse at some point to build a model.
To model
you know?
them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You know what they do, like in the science museums? They take a corpse of anything, and then they freeze it.
Oh.
And then they get the deli meat slicer, and they slice it in
Like in
very
the cell.
thin layers
Yep.
and scan each section. So I know they've done that with horses before. So that's probably how they made the 3D model. And, you know, no rubber necessary to, like, make a mold.
Yeah, no rubber necessary if you're a horse.
That's like the bodies exhibit. And then you're like, whoa, that exhibit was really cool to see, like, what's inside of a human being. Where'd you get these bodies from? Like, organ donors or something? And they're like, hey, by the way, make sure to go hit up the gift shop before you leave. It'll answer any questions you might have over there after you make a transaction.
Earth is pretty wild. It's cool, you know.
I'm super ready for robots, dude. Animals are fucked up. It just like robots. What are they driven by? Whatever you program them to be driven by, right? Robots. You can make a robot that's like your goal is to make like this fucking subway tunnel, and then it drills until it fucking dies. You repair it
until it becomes self-aware and kills all the humans, because that's what'll always happen.
Even then, like a robot, it can't necessarily go against this programming. Whereas a human being is like, oh, what do you value in life? Oh, justice and equality overall. But if you literally deprive me of food and water for like 2 days, I would murder my best friend to eat a single meal. Like, we all have that weakness within us.
There's with the programming and stuff though. I watched this. There's this YouTube channel, whatever. It's some weird name. It's like Curiat Sagat or I can't.
Oh yeah, Curious Sagat.
No, he makes like the cool science videos with like, editing.
Yeah, they're really cool. So they did one within the past few months, and they were just talking about different ways in which humans will like AI would cause us to like commit genocide or something. And one was like even just a really weird scenario where you could program a robot to like make ice cream, do it forever, right? And you think that's innocent enough, but then eventually the robot is gonna run out of ingredients to make the ice cream, but it's like it's programmed to just like keep making it, so it's gonna start finding...
Especially if it's in my colony.
Yeah.
Saying it's gonna make people ice cream?
Yeah, it's gonna start finding different ways to make ice cream, and eventually it's just gonna start like slaughtering humans and turning us to a pulp and then freezing us. It would be like Froyo.
That seems reasonable, actually.
I feel like though, you really only have to write like one conditional statement for that. You'd be like, is your closest ingredient a human being? And if that's the case, then don't make ice cream out of it.
No, but I commented that line out.
Oh, you what?
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's, you don't want to put your debug statements in a production code. Whoops! Accidentally destroyed the human race. Got them all turned into ice cream.
You joke, but that sounds like a thing that'll happen.
We should have never given the ice cream robot a artillery shell.
I'm still amazed by what the human body can turn into over time. I saw the Boggs exhibit, and that was just wild. These people were beef jerky men. Like, the way Dark Souls is, but, like, worse. And it was real. Like, you could see the outline of his features on his face, because it was amazingly well preserved, and you could see his red chin hair still coming out of his chin. But his whole body was flattened like a piece of paper.
That's actually like one of my overarching fears in life, is that I will become one of those exhibits. Because, there's that famous, proto-human that was found, Lucy, the Australopithecus afarensis.
Oh, yeah. She's a hot one.
It's like, it's an extremely important discovery when it comes to anthropology and, even history to some extent. And you know how she died? She fucking fell out of a tree and landed in a bog and then was preserved forever. So everybody that ever learns about her, you got to be like, well, this fucking moron fell out of a tree and got trapped in a bog and preserved.
Look at my Isaac character. It's Ryan. I don't think I've ever run into an Isaac character that looks so much like you.
What do you mean, just default Isaac with double shot?
I'm a Zazel with 2020, and for some reason it really looks like Ryan.
You know Azazel's, he's black.
I'm talking about his facial features.
I guess. I can understand that.
I watched a documentary last night. Well, actually, I watched a couple, but one was called, it's on Netflix too. I recommend it for people. It's called Into the Furno.
Into the Furno.
Into the Furno.
Sorry, into Inferno or in the Inferno.
What is a Furno?
Into Furno. That's the name of my...
Furno is the worst name for a media property I've
the
ever
name
heard.
of my death metal band. Come on.
Into the Furno.
Sorry, I've been mixing up my words a lot lately. I think maybe my brain is turning to mush. But
you know what? I'm glad you said that because I'm doing that a lot as well. So.
It's like really weird to the point where I'm starting to think like my brain is actually turning to mush, because I'll switch like the first letter of like the first word and put it on the second word, and then the first letter of the second word and put it. It's just like I'll say stuff like backwards, but I'll do it with a
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, a little earlier today, I suggested that you got esophageal cancer from eating Catherine Zeta-Jones' vagina.
Oh, no, I heard about it. Don't worry about it.
Word travels fast.
Yeah. But, anyways, in the movie, they were talking about this one super volcano. I think it was, like, in Ethiopia or somewhere around there. And they don't have super strong evidence, but they think at the time that it erupted, it dwindled the human population down to approximately 600 people.
That's messed up.
And that they were the reason why we exist today, because however they survived, they because of the volcanic winters and shit, right? Like a lot of vegetation dies, and that means a lot of animals die, and so on and so forth. So,
and thus the Lannisters were born.
Yeah, man, it's wild. And then they went to North Korea, and apparently there's like this big volcano in North Korea that's like hugely important to their culture.
Yeah, that was funny for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it was a weird transition in the they started like looking at videos and stuff of flowing volcanoes and all these scientists, and then they go to South Korea or North Korea for the second half, and it's just like, yeah.
Wait, what is this movie called?
What are you guys talking about?
Into
Korean
the Furno.
in the Inferno or something along. It's a Netflix original that's like a new release.
Into the Inferno. That's a Werner Herzog movie, man.
We were just talking about him earlier.
We were just talking about Werner Herzog. He makes documentaries about how nature is going to kill us all despite its beauty.
No, it will. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's definitely going to kill us all eventually, yes.
Unless we reach class 2 civilization, in which case we'll be able to harness the energy of volcanoes and hurricanes.
Well, we're on civilization 6, so we're already almost there. All we need is to go -4 civilizations, and then we, just get rid of our Dyson spheres. For now, I'm done my
Guys, I thought you guys were...
Oh, you don't need to apologize, Rob. We were talking about Werner Herzog.
I heard that, yeah. I mean, he's pretty cool.
Have you seen Grizzly Man?
I've seen bits and pieces, but I haven't seen...
Oh, that's not... that's in poor taste, Rob.
That's probably the bad words to use there, yeah. What? How the... Okay, Speedrunners is confusing to me now. Okay, never mind. We're good. Ish. But yeah, no, I saw a little bit of it. There's that's pretty cool.
It's I would describe it as a seminal documentary.
Like it's very much like Semen.
Well, if you want to, be Latin. I guess.
Take it to the root word, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm weird in that, like, I don't...
No kidding.
Yeah, well... I don't really like documentaries unless, and this is a really weird unless they're, like, really dry, boring history documentaries.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I love those. Like, I could watch that shit for, like, 20 hours a day. But, like, an actual good documentary that's constructed and made by a documentarian, it's just like, eh...
Take it or leave
Waste
it.
of time.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Can you guys join on me?
Well, that's a
to do so.
difficult question to answer, but I'll give it a shot. Whoa, it's
Oh wait, no, I
spooky in here.
I can invite friends with a controller. Actually,
I joined on you though.
I am a friend with a controller.
This is a new era. I accidentally invited Period
Don't-
Flax. I'm sorry.
Don't count your chickens
I
before
got
you
period on here.
We were gonna at one point, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I played Blood
Actually-
Bowl with that guy.
I think we were DMing one
How was
time. I
that?
was like, you should be on the show. And he was like, yeah, I'll be on the show. And then
He
that was the
fucking
end.
roasted my ass and didn't even question it.
Scream Runners were playing.
Did you slide into the DMs?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you do in there?
Slide around, slip and slide, do the crocodile run.
You did a slip and slide with P-Flax?
Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
it was easy.
I was gonna say dope after I started saying
Dope!
sweet. Yeah, so I didn't want to say swope. I kind of like swope.
I don't know. It's a little bit of a dangerous.
Is it?
You watch any Louis Theroux documentaries?
Thoreau?
What?
Is Theroux Louis Theroux?
No,
For what?
it's Thoreau, isn't it?
No, it's Henry David Thoreau. This is Louis Theroux.
Oh.
It's Thoreau.
Anyone else see that Michael A. Fox's name
There's
actually
a lion
just says
Thoreau.
Mike AlpacaPatrol?
What?
Your name for
AlpacaPatrol?
me just says Mick AlpacaPatrol.
I don't know.
No, it's normal on
like-
mine.
For me,
What?
it says Mick AlpacaPatrol.
I mean,
Why
it
is
sounds exquisite. Wait, why does Ryan's shark look like Ryan
What are
in
you
the
talking
shark?
about?
He's been this guy for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his head is in the shark.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it's life.
That's not me. That's Gil. It's completely different.
Thank you, Sean Bob and Meat6696 for your subscriptions, by the way. I got 2 different Pobchacks, so I'm happy to
Pobchack.
see those. Pobchacks are my favorite chacks.
Pop-Shack, baby, Pop-Shack.
You know, my God, it's so bright.
Since this is a returning set... Oh, well, I guess now all the levels have Halloween things. I was gonna say, like, why don't we do the whatchamacallit? Some of the custom levels.
We tried that
Alonzo.
once. I think it was a problem for some reason.
We've
Oh,
already
really?
spent so much time learning these ones.
That's true. Which is
Oh, it's
why
still
I'm gonna...
framey as shit, though.
Yeah.
It's framey?
Yeah, it's always been
That's
framey.
fine.
I thought it would be
Well,
better
for
by
me-
now.
For me, it looks nice.
No, wait, hold up, guys. I'm just getting used to it again.
I am going to die!
Oh, there's
I'm
new
alive!
power-ups.
Is there?
Yeah, I just had a skull I shot into the ceiling.
I think that's just like a...
Oh, was that the missile, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dude, I've still got it.
I don't.
Those
I've
spider
never
web
had it.
blocks, they're so spooky!
I'm the less of the had it.
The muscle memory is so real.
Ah!
You're less of the has it.
I am the less of the has it. That sounds like something out of Dune.
The muscle memory is so real.
Ah!
Hey now. You're
What's
an all-star.
What's the Cuisinart thing that they do in Dune?
No, we Quizen and Chicken Horse.
Yeah,
We
tweet
do.
the Ultimate Chicken Horse on occasion. On a Quizen.
But what do they call him? He's like the Cuisart Paramount or something?
Nope. You made that
Actually,
up.
I've never seen Dune.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It's not that good, honestly, but
I've seen Doom with Dwayne The Rock Johnson
And Carl Urban.
and Keith Urban.
And Keith Urban. And Jody Messina.
oh, the Cuisac
Oh, no.
Haderach? That.
Stop
Now,
making up
how
words,
much-
Rob.
How much Speedrunners have you played? Because if you haven't played a lot, you're in for a bad time, buddy.
Who are you
Oh,
talking
I'm
to?
Iceman!
I'm talking to you.
Oh no, I mean, you know, I won the grand championship.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Nah, I'm not very good at it.
You're supposed to read Dune, not watch it? Okay.
Yeah. People saying not that good, but yeah, no. Apparently, like I think that's like largely the consensus is that the movie's not that great, but the book is like really good.
I've decided to
No, the book is
exclusively
great.
watch like Werner Herzog movies.
Have you? Is it,
Yeah.
you gonna have the one about like gorillas fucking a man or something?
What?
I don't know. I'd watch it.
That's Super Bowl. What? You're right. There is a skull.
I told
There's
you.
like you throw like an alien skull.
It's Halloween.
Ow!
It's the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, it's the
Not very
Kingdom of
good.
the Crystal Skull.
One of the best Indiana Jones movies.
I think it's one of the three best. If I'm being honest.
Suck it, dick fuck!
Wait, how many were there in
Jesus.
total?
There's 4 Indiana Jones movies.
No, there's 3. Don't worry
I'd
about
say
it.
it's the 5th best one.
That's ridiculous.
I would actually rather watch Young Indiana Jones than watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull ever
Crystal
again.
Skull's better than Temple of Doom, you fuckers.
No.
I
Temple
highly
of Doom's
disagree.
probably the best one.
No.
That's
No.
you're just shitting the bed here.
No, I'm just being honest.
You're
No,
just being
Nick.
incorrect is what you're doing.
That's the one with the little kid, right?
Yeah, with,
Yeah, from Goonies.
They
Short-
pull out
short
people's
That's what I
hearts.
did! Booty trap!
short round.
Please.
It says.
I don't know, I really like that one, actually.
I would really like you
You
to
like
not do
Kingdom
that
of the Crystal
impression
Skull? Oh wait, are you saying you like Temple of Doom best?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you like Crystal Skull.
No, I was
No,
playing
the-
with that one.
The best is ridiculous.
I was playing with that. The other
No,
one, though, was
there
serious.
are people who are wrong who think Temple of Doom is the best, but you know, that's
not.
fine. I mean, that's fine as long as you're not saying Crystal Skull's the
Well,
best. You know,
part of growing up and being an adult is being wrong a lot.
yeah.
So, like, I'm fine with being wrong about this. It's really a very minor problem.
Maybe they're making a new one.
Excuse me?
Yep.
They're always making a new everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do make a lot of new things.
gonna be fucking Harrison
Like-
Ford in a walker beating up Nazis.
It's like, oh man, Harrison
like-
Ford's already so rich though. Like, damn.
Where's my family? See that video?
No, I did not
No.
see that video. What is
All
that
right,
video?
well.
Where's his family?
It's literally a compilation of Harrison Ford saying like "Where's my family" in various
Other
movies.
related things?
Oh,
Yeah, because
that's
he
delightful. He gets his
often
family
plays in
stolen a
movies.
lot.
Yeah, like in like all of his movies, he's always losing his family. He's a
Yeah.
really bad dad, apparently.
He
You
plays
don't have to be a bad dad to lose
Well,
your
yeah.
family. Sometimes shit happens. Look at Liam Neeson.
Look at Home Alone.
No,
Yeah,
look,
look at Home
at
Alone.
I Am Wrath. So good.
I mean, there is that common joke about Taken, where it's just like, you know, by the third time, you got to start considering like,
Right.
you're just bad at this.
How
Like,
many
maybe-
times can you
Yeah.
lose your family? Wait, isn't it the third one he's taken, though?
No, in the third one, his wife gets taken.
Yeah.
I thought he shot his wife. Oh, no,
Yeah.
he shot the French guy's wife, not his wife.
She was
Yeah.
very taken with him.
Spoilers.
I mean, it didn't change much about the movie. He
Wait.
just shoots wives.
Wasn't Taken 2 the same as John Wick 1?
Yeah, Taken 2 came out before John Wick.
I know, but
True.
isn't there one where they take Taken Boy's dog?
I haven't
You
seen
guys-
John Wick
Taken Boy?
spoilers.
I was gonna say, are you guys super into John Wick? Because I didn't think it was that great.
I didn't mind. I mean, okay, it's not the most realistic thing, obviously, but I
mean, I
thought the action sequences were pretty fun.
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, like, it's just like when people saw John Wick, there's like the second coming of Christ, and I was like,
It was
you know,
actually the second coming of Dread.
I'd like to see another one of those. They should bring that back. Carl Urban.
He's also In oh gosh, what was I gonna say?
I'm dead.
That movie that we were talking about earlier, Carl Urban is in it, and
Star
you
Trek.
said Keith Urban.
Star Trek.
You said it was Keith Urban.
Yeah, I remember saying that. I don't remember what movie it was. Though.
Doom.
You mentioned a lot of movies. Doom.
Doom?
Doom.
You mean he's in Dune?
He was in Doom.
Ah, yeah.
Aye.
Ridiculous.
He's in Doom.
He was Colonel Sanders.
Chronicles of Riddick.
He
No,
actually
the other-
he is in Chronicles
The
of
other
Riddick
one.
as well.
No, the
Yeah.
other one.
No, he's in Chronicles of Riddick though.
No, the other one.
Did you guys see the
Black.
new
There's two Chronicles of Riddick
the,
movies.
The other one?
I saw them both.
No,
I
did
thought
you,
the second
there
one
was a
was
third
trash.
one.
Oh, there was a third
What?
one.
Yeah, did you guys see it?
When?
No,
It was pretty good.
I thought it
It
had like a
was-
4 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I
What?
mean, I liked it. I thought it was a lot more pitch blacky, which was kind of cool.
When did it come out?
Like a year or two ago, something like that.
I think
I don't
that's
even
like
think I heard of it.
2013.
No.
No, I don't think I heard of it at all.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Straight to VHS.
Yeah. You guys play Butcher Bay? I heard it was real good.
I heard that game was awesome.
Yeah, never played it.
Rob, you got to stop Nick from winning, please.
That's not gonna happen, to be totally honest with you.
Just don't get hit by this. All right, mission accomplished.
He couldn't have avoided it under any circumstance.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Really good for 13-year-olds. Pitch Black is cool.
Yeah, I
don't know
like
if
Pitch Black. It
is
was good.
For 13-year-olds. It's pretty dark.
It's for like
movie.
15-year-olds. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
for 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
Hey, you Alex Timo
Oh,
and the
God.
Real Foster
Oh.
Force for your 26 months in a row
My bad,
resubscriptions.
My bad.
It's cool. I'll just ready up again.
I'm pretty pissed off at you, honestly.
It was just I hit B one too many times.
Problem.
Oh, good. You got your loyalty badge back. And Emmerich.
Played
Thank you,
Spooky
Emmerich.
Factory?
Where are you guys going? We go through.
I don't. I only have the first two unlocked. I had to reinstall the game.
Wait,
Really? You can't vote for
Well,
anything
'cause-
else?
No, I recently or not recently, but a
Added
few
more
months ago, I
hops.
reinstalled my OS. So
What are you going left for?
you know, swim upstream or downstream,
Wow.
whatever the other fish don't do.
Sinvicta, thank you for the resubscription.
Yeah, and thank you, Alaskan Savage, for the host as well.
Thank you, Alaskan Sinvicta, for the $20 donation.
Honestly, he would never make it in Alaska. Too many chicken wings.
Dude,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys-
there's tons
you
of
need to watch Maneater, Ryan. If you're all about the
It's
grizzly
called
shit-
Meat Eater. You keep calling him Man Eater. You're making it
Whatever. Some people might say that the premise of it is really about how hunting
The meat eats you.
him up inside.
You
What?
bite the fry bites back,
What?
my man.
Damn! Oh, shit!
From beyond the grave. I'm not gonna watch. I don't watch enough to watch a TV show that has like 15 seasons.
You only need to see 2 seasons.
That's
5
a
and 6.
lot of television.
It's not. There's
You're
like
giving me like
80
a 20-hour job.
You said there's 80 episodes? Is that what you
No,
Of Maneater?
there's like 10 episodes, maybe a season. Maybe it's probably closer
How many
to 8.
seasons
actually.
are there?
Well, there's only 5 and 6 on Netflix, so
How many
do what I
questions?
did.
I don't know. He's never answered.
It's good, man. He kills a grizzly.
By
Wait,
himself?
no,
Why?
he doesn't. Why?
Why is he killing grizzlies for? What's his
He's a
problem?
hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty rude.
No, maybe he just talks about killing a grizzly.
He's all talk, no action, is what you're
Grizzly
saying.
meets all grizzle. I don't want it.
Well, I mean, they show you, like, they go to Alaska or British Columbia or something, and they're just like, last time we came here, we were here for a week, and we didn't even see a grizzly. So,
I mean, I've
That's-
been living here for like 4 years. I've never seen a grizzly. So
Nick saw a grizzly once.
No, I saw a black bear. It's different.
yeah, they're way different. One will kill you, one will just make you shit yourself.
black bears
Yeah.
are friendly.
Oh, I mean,
They're not friendly, but they're not as
friendlier.
likely to be as aggressive.
I didn't know that.
I also
Polar
did not
bears
know
will,
that.
will mess you up, though.
I mean, have you seen a bear?
Me? Yeah.
I mean, they're like real muscly.
Pretty intimidating because they're very
Actually,
heavy.
have you seen one without its fur? They're actually pretty flabby.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
but-
like flab though.
There's muscle under there, but there's also a lot of flat.
Have you ever
At the
seen,
time
like,
you run
a
into it,
human
you're not
being?
thinking that way.
Like oh my god, you fuckers.
Get fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm not last.
Like we're so lucky that we're really, really smart relative to the rest of the animal kingdom. Like it cannot be overstated that if you put like me, a chimpanzee, and a grizzly bear in the same room, I'm going out first. Like I'm hey, let's make an alliance, let's collude. Oh, you know, like I'm gonna be dead in 2 seconds. But if you put us all in a room and had like an IQ test, I would smoke the shit out of them. It would not even be close.
You might have the sense to not engage the bear as fast as the chimpanzee.
If you put me and a chimpanzee and a grizzly bear in a locked room, there is no way I'm getting out.
At
What am I
best,
gonna
you're
do?
getting out second, or you're not getting out second, is what I mean.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna like smith a gun inside of the
No.
room from the.
No, I'm just saying the chimpanzee might die before you. That's all.
I have old age. What about an orangutan? You guys think you can fight an
Absolutely
orangutan?
no. It would
No,
it would kill your ass dead.
I think I could wrestle a.
You could.
No,
There's
you
no
couldn't.
chance you could kill an orangutan.
I mean, I don't know
Strong.
about kill, but I can maybe.
You see what
maybe
it
I
did
can
to that
disable
lady's
him.
face?
Dude. If you want to like have a one-on-one actual fist fight with an animal, we need to choose an animal that weighs like under 50 pounds for humans to have a chance.
You think so?
They're
Or-
all muscle and they kill to survive.
There's
Yeah,
some
that's a good
animals
point.
though that you just have to know the right technique. Like
Yeah.
if it's a snake and you know how to grab it, you're not as in as much danger if you know that one trick.
No,
Yeah,
just
but
like
a snake
any-
weighs
go
like
for the
3
eyes.
pounds. Unless
Snakes
it's
There's
like
all kinds of sizes of snakes, man. You don't know that.
What
yeah,
about an
you go-
anaconda?
Would you want to go up against an anaconda?
I
Don't
would.
want none.
I'll kill it. Bare hands.
If I had a knife and a snake was trying to get me, I think I could live.
You don't have a knife.
Yo,
That's the
you're not
whole
know.
gonna win against a cobra. It'll
Yeah,
snatch
man,
the
if
knife.
You put me in a freaking, if you put me in, you know, like a bunker and gave me a
Sarcophagus.
machine gun, I could probably take out a bunch of animals as well.
You think you could? You think you'd aim with the machine gun? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
0% chance I could not kill, like, if there was like a D-Day landing of like crocodiles and I was in one of the bunkers on like Juno Beach, there is no doubt I would kill at least a few crocs before they got in.
Would you rather have a machine gun though or a handgun? I think I'd be better with a handgun.
I would
I'd
absolutely
rather have a machine gun.
Are
Yeah.
you crazy?
Honestly, I'd rather have a shotgun.
What are you talking? Are you gonna shoot these crocs from like a kilometer away with a
Well,
fucking
no, I think
shotgun?
Rob is actually right.
Yeah. much rather
yo,
have a
shotgun
You wanna have the
Crowd
spread
control
fire.
weapon.
Spread. Okay.
Yeah, that's why, you know, in World War One, they're like, hey, disassemble all the bunkers.
Crocodiles can't attack you from a distance.
Exactly. Yeah, that's about having range. You know, that's a different.
You should have way more range against the crocodile because the crocodile can't do shit to you up close.
All right. As somebody who's recently watched Meat Eater, they talk about the versatility of shotguns in killing big game and small game. So I would take the shotgun.
Look at London 2012. Think of all the clay pigeons we slaughtered.
Actually,
The thing that I
So,
will
okay,
also
you-
say is video games do not portray shotguns effectively. Mostly because, like, if a shotgun was portrayed as it actually is in the situations that you're shooting guns in a video game, they'd
Too
be
strong.
way too effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
They blow holes in things all the way through.
Why
The
in the
spread's
world?
not that
okay.
big, and they have a much
Is-
longer range than
Yeah,
you
okay, awesome. It's a freaking, it's a D-Day invasion. You're gonna be like, hey, Jim, a lot of crocodiles landing on the beach today. Do you want to like take shots at them now, or do you want to wait until they get close enough to strike, and then you know we'll just hit them all with our shotgun?
You don't need to be close with the shotgun. That's the point, though.
You
There's
don't
a
need to be close
misconception.
at
He's
all
not
with
listening.
the fucking machine gun.
There's
Shoot
no
like-
reasoning
You
with
need to
him.
be accurate with
it
the
shoots
machine
like
gun.
15,000 bullets.
Give me
per
a
minute.
bolt-action rifle. I'll do just fine.
I don't know about bolt
15,000
action.
bullets.
This is why you guys, when the inevitable World War
Don't.
III happens, you guys are gonna be privates, and I'm gonna be a fucking lieutenant.
Don't
Yeah, but if it's
you
like
kicked
can't
in the
crocodile
head.
apocalypse, we'd deal with that in like 5 seconds. Like that wouldn't be very difficult at all.
Dude, I was born in nature.
What is,
I,
all these people have like a big hard-on for shotguns. I'm not insulting shotguns. I'm
You
just
are,
saying-
though.
I'm not
You
just
are.
saying.
You're
if there was, like,
mischaracterizing them.
if there was a bevy of crocodiles, I would much rather have a fucking machine gun than like we're talking about like a mounted heavy machine gun instead of like one dude with a 12 gauge.
I mean, a mounted heavy machine gun, yes.
When I said
would
the
be
D-Day invasion, was that not the first thing that came to your mind?
Machine gun implies like submachine gun, like an Uzi or something.
Yeah, or you're
How
like
does
talking
a
about like
machine
an
gun-
M4 or something.
What are you talking about, you
I
fucking...
don't want an M4 against a bunch of crocodiles.
Yeah, I don't want an
you know what I'm saying?
M4.
You guys are out of your
I'm
fucking...
a
No,
shotgun.
Ryan,
Alright, how about this?
you're
How about
wrong.
this? Best of both worlds, AA-12, an automatic shotgun.
Well, let's just get a fucking bazooka at this point.
I want a laser that stops their heart.
Let's just get like missiles out of
Second
a
Amendment
silo.
fucks.
All you take is one shotgun shot to the top of a croc.
Yeah,
No.
okay, what if you have 1,000 crocodiles?
Okay, you know
That's
what?
a great
you
sentence.
get like 10 feet up and you shoot down, and
Get
it's
10
still
feet up.
they can't
You know, like,
climb.
jump really
They
high?
can jump a bit if they're in water, but
Oh, they death
can't-
roll.
I don't know if they jump really.
No, like
They
they
can rear up a
basically
little.
jump up out of the water. You know, when you see them, they hang like a skinned rabbit over the water, and they
Yeah.
kind of like. But
They have
if they're on
tremendous upper
ground-
body strength.
If they're on ground, they can't really do much.
I'm just saying I want stopping power, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You
Grenades.
just want to feel like a big man with a shotgun.
Like when Jules and Vince, you know, are
Yeah.
talking about what they want when they go up to the room with 3 guys, they don't say they should have given us a machine gun.
Hello.
They say they should have
says
given
Vince.
us a shotgun.
gotta say Vincent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, all right, fair enough. I'm just saying.
Plus, you know, $10 says Ryan goes to shoot the first croc, and he's surprised by the recoil, and ends up like shooting to shit the ceiling. And then bouncing
Yeah.
back and looking
Well, I
back.
just don't know what you guys are doing for the first, like, 20 minutes of this, like, crocodile invasion.
Preparing
We're
our
just gonna
defenses.
Sit there,
Crocodiles
spray-
are just pouring in on the beach, and you're just gonna be like, all right, well, I gotta wait until they get, like, 200 feet away.
No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay there and kill them all. We're just gonna like kind of saunter off and climb a tree.
You guys are done.
I mean, if you get to choose a heavy machine gun, then I get to choose an AA-12.
It doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother me in the least.
I'm choosing an airstrike.
I know
What a
shotguns have
Moonraker.
range. You guys all invest in, like, big shotgun or something? I'm not trying to insult the range of shotguns.
Range.
Machine guns also have range.
I mean, you
Spread.
changed the rules of the situation.
I did
Now
not.
they're
I
coming on a
specifically said
beach,
this
and
a
there's
D-Day.
machine
I said
gun.
if I was in a D-Day situation on Juno Beach.
All right, then turn it in the other direction. I want a sniper rifle. I want to sit up in a tower where the crocodiles don't even know I am.
Why
Yeah,
would you
man.
not want a machine gun though instead of a sniper?
I don't even have to get close. Shoot him
I
from a
just want
distance.
to have a locked door. They can't really deal with doors very well. I don't have
With
to
a
kill any of them.
sniper,
God.
you can see when the crocs are coming from like a mile
Yep.
away.
At
That's
least.
true.
And you
Then-
get target practice too.
Oh, cool.
Low
You know what,
pressure
Ryan?
means you're not going to screw up as
okay,
much.
guys, when we're in a real life scenario of survival, I elect that we just kill Ryan right away and eat him. He's just gonna weigh us down with his gun.
I mean, yeah, this is going to be a problem if we're trying to make a
This-
quick decision and you got to like drag it out like this.
Yeah, you know, why go with the objectively right answer when we could talk it out and then come to a suboptimal answer later?
How would you even know what objective is? None of us have been in this scenario before, and I'm gonna reckon most of us have probably not fired anything more than an air gun.
I've shot a shotgun actually.
Yeah, so that's
I fired a pistol.
25% of us.
You guys are all high as hell.
You guys never shoot a shotgun? It's real fun actually.
NL, do you still think
No.
we'd win the IQ tests? That's a great question.
I love when chat finishes the joke for us.
Why did on D-Day? Why didn't they all just get up real high with a sniper rifle and shoot all the allies as they
Oh,
landed?
why didn't they do
Well,
that?
they had a lot of shots.
Why didn't they just use a freaking bazooka?
I mean, I'm just saying, you change the rules throughout half the thing, you know.
couldn't
So
change
why
the
didn't
rules,
they
like-
do that?
You see, you got a machine gun, not a you know, an LMG.
I said a mounted machine gun like a Juno Beach sort of situation. You're not picturing, you know, you're not picturing like a Nazi in a bunker holding a Tommy gun, like shooting down into the sand.
High-powered handguns would be a good way to go if you need penetration. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Don't
A
even
Desert
give me
Eagle would
this.
fuck up a crocodile.
But you don't need
Not
to kill
a
them. This is
crocodile. It's like 1,500 crocodiles.
yeah, that's true. That's why shotgun's
All right,
the
then
best.
think about ammo then, and think about
The
how quick you
ammo's
need to
light,
reload.
It's powerful.
Shotgun's going to take you a bit to reload. Pistol's a lot faster. Machine gun's
Yeah,
probably
but
equally
a pistol's
fast.
not going to have the stopping power that either a machine
There's
gun
plenty of
or a
pistols with
shotgun will
different.
have.
Yeah,
No.
unless you have, like a Magnum or something.
This conversation is actually making me mad now. we've hit like peak irony where I'm like, no, we can't talk about this anymore.
All right, what about a?
Well,
what
why
about
don't you
a-
just use a slingshot? Then you don't even need bullets. And you know, back in the Roman times, you've seen the David
No,
versus
I don't want a
Goliath
slingshot.
story. You could
All
take
right.
down a freaking giant with those things.
I tell you what,
I got wrecked.
you can't have a mounted machine gun. What do you choose?
Am I still in a bunker?
No, you're right on the beach. There's
You're
no
on
the
protection.
beach?
Yeah.
You're right in the sand.
Crocs,
There's
Crocs
nothing
are
in
coming for ya.
any
They're-
direction
Yeah.
for half a mile.
At that point, I would probably want a shotgun, I guess.
Yes.
Alright. You know,
We won, boys.
we all agree.
That makes sense. Or like a fucking flamethrower, something like that.
Nah,
It would be
they don't feel
ridiculous.
pain.
Crocodiles don't feel pain.
They got thick
No.
scales.
They'll just keep walking while they're on fire. They don't give a shit.
Flamethrower would be pretty dope.
I actually really don't like the idea of flamethrowers.
Well, they are against the Geneva
They're
Convention.
an
now, so-
awful thing to do to someone.
Yeah.
You know
Not
what
allowed
should
to have
be against the Geneva Convention? Killing other people.
Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't you much
Honestly-
rather be shot than burned to death?
Yeah, I'd much rather like not be shot though. If we're gonna
What if you
take
get
that
shot in the
out.
stomach,
That's
though?
true. I don't
I'd
wanna
still
be
rather
shot
be shot in the
anywhere, really.
stomach than burned to death.
Well, yeah,
I
but
don't-
you don't get to choose, right?
You get to choose if the flamethrower's off the table, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think guns should be off the table too.
Wait, so you have like knife or
Yeah,
a
you just
shovel
use
or
like your
something?
fists or something like
So
that.
somebody's got to like walk up to you and gore you with a blade.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'll take a knife over fists any day of the week, really.
What about brass knuckle fist though?
That's even worse. You guys ever
With
get hit in the
spikes.
head with something
Bit of
hard,
blackjack.
like it's something heavy?
No.
It's a fucked up.
Where,
feeling.
where do you
No.
live?
But, well, I mean, come on, we're all aware of
I've been
these-
hit with a
these kind of
baseball.
signs.
Does that count?
Yeah, like I've been hit in the,
yeah,
I've been
that
hit in the
would
face with a baseball, but
Like
that's about
traveling
it.
at a good
Yeah,
velocity.
well, your face is killing
Pretty
me.
painful, honestly.
Yeah, it's shitty. It
I
sucks.
mean, it sucked. It just made my nose bleed. You get back out like 15 minutes later.
The
Well, hit in the nose. is
that
the
you
thing.
got hit in the face feeling, like I got hit in the face with
Oh,
basketballs all the time. Never got used to that feeling.
Yeah,
got
getting
teeth?
in the face sucks. I'm just saying, never get hit in the face with a beer bottle, because it sucks.
How did you get bottled?
You get into fights, you know, it happens.
That's too much.
They're made out of sugar glass in the movies.
Yeah, no, they don't break, actually. Like, they straight up, like, you can bash a guy in the face several
Yeah,
times.
it's
with
a
bottle.
special
actually,
effect.
like murder somebody.
Yeah. Like, they're made of some durable glass.
They have to go through shipping.
Yeah.
Shipping's a
That's
strenuous
true.
process for most.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, you ever
Oh,
think
jeez.
about having a bar fight and you think of picking up a bottle? No, that's like assault with a deadly weapon, baby. Don't do it.
Unless you're
Anytime
Dennis.
I have gotten to the state where I was like, this is gonna be a fight, I've been like, let's just leave this fucking bar. This is the stupidest shit of all time.
I mean,
I'm gonna get in a fight with some dude in a bar because he like sits weird on his chair and he's taking up my leg room.
Because of his forearms.
Yeah, mainly because his forearms. I mean,
You like the way he looks
Ryan-
at you.
Ryan almost started a fight with Maya when she tried to help him and put sunscreen lotion on him.
Why would you do that?
That doesn't seem right.
No, it did. You guys were here. We're gonna go to Canada's Wonderland, and she was gonna help you. And then he raised his fist.
I didn't raise my. Come
oh
on.
my god. Jesus.
I hope this didn't happen.
No, you didn't close the fist. It was more like an open hand.
He was gonna open hand Maya?
I don't know what world like some people live in. They always like they're talking about fights all the time. Like I was walking down the street with Kate and I was wearing my Twitch hoodie, and then like some young guys were coming in the other direction. One of them went, "Woo, Twitch!" And then Kate was like, "That was me. I would have fought him." I'm like, what for? What's not?
She's just trying to show you what you should be doing.
It's like
Was that at
you know-
PAX when we were walking back to the hotel? Because I vaguely remember being there for
No,
that.
no. This was like 2 weeks ago,
Oh.
and then like
Even better.
You should have fought him.
They might have meant it as like a, I don't know, like a sign of disrespect, or maybe they didn't. And like either way, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, bleed purple, nerd.
I'm not gonna like go to jail because some dude is like, you know, anti-Twitch or something like that.
I mean, he could.
I put lotion on his neck because he got a bad sunburn. Kate put lotion on his arms, and Ryan fucking froze and got uncomfortable.
They don't think I'm an easy guy to pick on just because they
punch their face to know you're manly man.
I don't know what kind. You guys
yeah, show your T count off.
Yo,
you guys live in a world. Yeah, it's a really good decision to punch the dude in the face, and then you get like a criminal record, and you owe them like $15,000 because.
I mean, if he's a reasonable dude, you know, you can accept a loss of a fight if you lose or if you win. You don't have to bring the cops into it.
But like we should, right? Like that's.
No.
If a dude punched me in the face, I would get the cops involved in like 2 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be like, this dog punched me in the face. It's illegal.
I mean, yeah. If you're a bitch.
Yeah.
You guys,
Chicken and scars, Ryan.
you guys live in a weird like 1950s world, man.
Be your own cop.
I mean, I will say there's a period in my life when it was much more susceptible to getting into fights and starting fights. Now I feel like I'm more of a conflict resolver than a conflict starter, but you know, still, if somebody comes at me, I'm gonna fucking.
He didn't come at me though. He just said "woo Twitch."
That's not bad at all.
He might have been a fan or something. And imagine that news story. You know, like
Ryan
If
fights
somebody
fan.
did that to me, I'd just be like, "Yeah, fucking internet, woo!"
He would
and
do
then
that.
you keep walking.
I would do that
Absolutely
too. Like,
confirmed.
but what if he like said something like real fucked up to you,
Like what?
or Kate?
Oh, you're a little.
Okay,
bitch,
don't
aren't
make
ya?
me. Yeah,
like what? Like we're
mean,
an interracial couple, Rob. I'm sure you can think of something.
Come on!
Oh.
Don't hate me.
Wow,
that
Rob,
way.
racist.
Oh my.
Wow,
God.
Rob.
But imagine somebody says some shitty thing. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna pop in the face?
I'm not gonna pop him in the face, no.
Why not?
Nah.
Because I don't
First,
want
I-
to go to jail. Because that would be the worst to like be in jail and also like be right. Like if you're in jail and you're wrong, you'd be like, yeah, I get it. You know, I drove drunk or something. If you're in jail and you're right, you're like, this is a grave injustice. That dude should go to jail.
I've been to jail. It's not a big deal.
That's actually true, and that's what it bothers me the most.
Who's more the like chaotic one? Is it gonna be Rob or Kate?
I feel like Kate would have my back if I, you know.
I mean, she would, but she wouldn't be in there like throwing punches with you. She'd just be telling you to throw the punch.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, it's the moral support that I need. Really.
You'd be the one in jail, and she'd be like, "Yeah, that was a really good idea." 'Cause it was funny.
You know what? I tell you what. I have been arrested before. Never have I been arrested or in any trouble with the police over fighting. That's never happened. I've been in a good deal of fights.
I think like America was a mistake. You guys are just fighting each other for no reason all the time.
I mean, sometimes. Are you kidding me, Laser?
It's like you gotta go out for a rip, and it's like fucking buddy came over and I punched him, right? And it's like Canadians fight all the time too, but in a good-natured way.
No,
Yeah.
like counties fight.
I mean, hockey is your sport of choice.
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of fighting in it.
Wow.
Are you becoming British now?
Enforcers have, you know, it's a role that's becoming deprecated.
I don't know. I still feel like, you know what? Even if you get rid of fighting, it doesn't mean it's going to be some giant sissy sport. You still got checking and all that
Still
stuff.
hitting each other like all the time.
Yeah, if anything, that makes it seem like even better when somebody gets a good hit. You're like, oh, they rocked this world. And they're thinking of better ways of getting them without actually getting them, you know?
The
Like,
discussion over fighting, I also find, is like a pseudoscience. People go like, yeah, you know, when your team's losing, sometimes you just need a momentum shift. And I'm like, what is a momentum shift in sports?
It breaks their
you,
spirit.
You punch a dude in the face, and then they go, well, we're up 3-0, but you beat us up.
They feel
so.
demoralized.
I can see some. I mean, what's the science between like home games and away games, right? Like, there's the crowd, there's like
Time
building
zone.
morale
The
and all
12th
that.
You know,
I think it makes
Or
a
in
difference.
hockey, the sixth man? How many was it? Hockey 5-on-5?
It's
5
13
on
men,
5.
3 men.
I guess we don't really
And
call it
regular
that.
play.
Yeah. You should.
My chat saying America was a mistake now. I don't like this.
Unironically, I actually agree that hockey should kind of remove the fighting because it does kind of make it look really
Can they just branch it off into a different sport then?
It's
Football.
called boxing.
Yeah, I think that sport may already exist.
You mean boxing on ice?
I want them to slide around and fight. I like that idea.
Yeah,
Hockey fights also, like, 99% of them just suck.
Yeah.
Like, every once in a while, you get like a heavyweight fight, and most of the time, it's just like one dude punches another dude 8 times in the face, and you feel really sad.
I thought they like sever each other's carotid arteries with their blades.
Nah, that's been outlawed for a while.
Oh.
Did you
Probably
know
a good thing.
hockey and lacrosse used to be played with human skulls?
Pronounced LaCroix.
Pronounced Michael A.
Oh my God, I gotta
LaCroix
smoke this
Fox. No, seriously, they used to play hockey and lacrosse with human skulls.
A punctuation
their
on all
enemies.
of that is just, sometimes you
I
gotta
hope that's real.
resort to fisticuffs, man. That's
I
all
don't
I'm saying.
think so, though.
What if somebody decks you in the face?
Well, then I'll, call the cops, get sent to jail.
Oh, you choke them
What if
out.
he keeps decking you in the face? What do
Well,
you
at some point you gotta defend yourself. I agree. But if a dude just like pops you in the face and then like goes away, I'm not gonna chase him down, punch him in the face. I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
What if he took your wallet? Would you chase him down?
I'd probably
Oh.
try. Yeah. There's a
You've
lot
seen
of,
Ghost though, right?
I
Yeah.
have not seen Ghost, but I've read the Wikipedia synopsis.
So you know what happens sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta make clay with your former
You gotta make clay as a
You
ghost.
gotta make clay.
Have you seen I Am Wrath?
I have not seen I Am Rat.
Honestly, like, at first I was like, I don't know why I'm gonna watch this, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was bad. It was so good, though. It was so good, and it was bad.
You're all about that I am Wrath.
He's like,
Sometimes you just gotta make clay. If the
Go,
sun's
are
up.
you?
Gobi, thank you as well. I'm just amazed at how many people out there.
I don't know where we're going.
Gotcha!
What are you doing?
I'm amazed at how many people out there have nothing to lose. Like, a fight is totally fine if you got nothing to lose. And you're like, man, if I spend the next, 2 days in jail, that's fine, Wasn't doing anything anyway.
I mean, it's not, you really, I don't know. Maybe it's different. Like, now that I'm an older gentleman, perhaps
Is that what you'd like to be referred to as?
Perhaps, now, if I get into a fight with a person of similar age, it might end with, the police. But, when I was getting into fights, which was, junior high, high school, college, it was just you got in a fight, you get a little bloody, you learn a little bit more about yourself
Because
and
there's
each
culture
other.
around that when you're a kid. Once you're older, though, it's, kind of weird to fight somebody.
Yeah.
It's a signal that something is, wrong. If you get into, one fight in your life, you could see, that some dude was being an asshole and I fought him. If you've been in, 3 fights as an adult, you're probably the
You're
asshole.
looking for fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is that culture of, looking for fights.
I mean, yeah, admittedly, I haven't had a fight since I was, I don't know, probably 20, so it's been a while. Well, actually, no, maybe 22. There was that one time.
I never had, traditional fights. Basically, people would pick on me because they thought they could pick on me. So I would just, crank it to 11 and just straight up punch them in the face.
Nice.
And I think
Mutually
a lot of the
assured
time
destruction.
that shocked them too much.
Yep, shock and
So
awe
they
move.
didn't-
I know that move.
They didn't know how to react, and they'd just be almost offended. They're like, "Fuck, he punched me." So then I didn't have to actually fight. It was a very ballsy move that almost went sour a couple times. But early
It could
on,
backfire really bad.
You don't mess with the fox man. You just don't.
You get the pause.
Plus, I think people would feel bad about really just giving it to me because I'm not a big guy.
That's a good point, yeah.
Alpha Malfa. Yeah.
I just feel like people are live in the animal kingdom or something like that. We don't live in the animal kingdom anymore, and it's real dope that we don't. It's a pretty because it just goes 0 to 100 too fast. You hear these stories why'd you fight that guy? I didn't like the look he gave me.
He was
Well,
the
I never
best hot
fought
dog
for
shooter in the
that.
Southwest.
The only time I ever picked a fight myself was when somebody made, a crack
Forearms
about me
choke.
as I was walking down the street, and then I turned around and we had a bit of a shouting match. We were both very drunk, and then I punched him in the face and we got into a fight in the street. But that's the only time I ever started a fight. Other fights, you know, I just defended myself.
I was at a party in university once, and it was like crazy crowded, like fire code violation. The guy behind me was like, "Yo, bro, can you move a little faster?" And I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm moving as fast as I can."
Yo, bro.
I had like a little
like
bit of a staring match to some extent, and then he was like, all right, we'll see, buddy. And then the host of the party was like, don't mess with that guy, he has a knife. And I was like, that's what I'm gonna get killed over. Is it's crowded. He asked me to move, and I couldn't move, so now I'm dead. Like
When being Canadian goes wrong.
That's like at stages in Kingston. That one guy
that's- yeah.
accidentally like bumped into the other guy at the bar like counter, and he pulled out a knife and stabbed him in the neck.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
maybe it's
What
like-
in the neck?
All right, that's
maybe this would mean more if you knew that Fox and I grew up in a town where like there's a stabbing per year at one of the 6 bars in the city. So
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. I've never really. I mean, one
The
guy had
neck,
a
though?
ring on and it gave me a scar above my eye.
One guy had
but-
oregano.
Yeah, he got some oregano. Yeah, he just like threw oregano out of his pocket into my eyes and just hit me a couple.
He tried to
times.
spice dust you.
I had a couple rings on and a scar over my eye from it, but it's the only weapons that I've ever. Well, and a
Somebody in the
beer
neck.
bottle.
I can't get over that.
That's pretty fucked. You gotta
That's
be pretty
intent
mad
to
to stab
kill.
somebody in the neck. Well,
yeah,
absolutely.
he succeeded in his intent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a guy he's in jail forever because he bashed a guy in the head with a hammer and killed him.
Who would have thought that would be enough to sever the human form?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people really
Actually, I have a-
overestimate the capacity of the human skull.
Yeah.
I have a similar story actually to your knife thing. One time I was playing handball, the New York style handball, which is like the
Oh, I
prison
love
style
this
handball.
story.
Not everything needs to be New York style.
Well, no,
Right?
but
If
it-
we're
like,
talking
if I-
about a bagel,
Just-
I'll give you that one.
Just
If I
enjoy
say
the story.
pizza,
It's a
what
good
do you
story.
Playing New York baseball, you know?
No, I mean, but like when I say handball, what do you think of?
I actually don't think of anything because I don't know it.
Baseball.
I don't know the
Reeves.
rules of handball.
You're probably
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
most
No,
people
handball
probably think
is,
of the
oh.
Olympic handball, right?
My
Like, yeah.
It's like some Scandinavian bullshit.
Yeah. Not okay, so not that. It's the one that you see in prison movies where they hit a ball against the wall.
Oh, red
Oh
ass.
yeah, wall ball.
Ball ball.
Yeah, well, yeah, right, sure. That
Oh,
one.
or as we called it in school, New York style handball.
It was just called handball. We say, you go buy a handball, go play some handball.
Hey,
Anyway.
chums, you want to get together and play some New York style handball?
Anyway, I was playing handball with this dude named Hector. I don't remember his last name. but,
Salamanca.
he was you know, there were like rumors that he was affiliated with gangs and the like.
In junior
Right.
high.
Yeah, in junior high, yeah.
He sold
Didn't
chicken
you go to
also.
like a school for the performing arts or something?
It was well, yeah, in high school I did, yeah. But
Oh,
in-
okay.
in junior high it was
More
like
like performing farts.
it looked like a prison. Yeah, I got him. Anyway, so we were playing handball. I was playing with this kid Hector and whatever, and you know, we were having a nice friendly match. And then his friend on the side, who's just sitting watching the game, is like, it's like, yo, Hector, that's that N-word, this guy, and
You
it
don't
was
need
like,
to say that.
that's what he said. He said, he's like, oh, hey, Hector, it's this guy, you know, whatever. And he's like, oh shit, word. And then he literally he grabs at his shorts, and I see through his shirt the outline of a gun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say his dick.
Yeah, no, he just like pulls his dick out. Yeah,
That guy.
just like jerking off on the court. No, I see the outline of a fucking gun in his like, you know, he's just wearing shorts or whatever, and he's got a gun in his waist, and I'm just like, all right, so I'm gonna lose this match. I'm gonna go ahead and continue playing respectfully and lose, and then that's gonna be the last time I play with this guy.
It was in junior high.
Yeah.
It's like a Nos lyric, man.
Oh, somebody also pulled out a gun at my junior high, and that was pretty cool.
It's amazing how much gun violence there is in the U.S.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I mean, that wasn't a case of violence, thankfully, but there was still gun violence.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he didn't pull out his gun and then shoot
okay.
that guy.
He didn't pull it out. No, he just grabbed at it at his waist.
For what purpose?
By assumedly to imply that his intention was to shoot this man. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that'll
okay. Thanks. Thanks, man.
Well, you know what? Why don't you guys give me some money, and myself and the rest of the dudes in the Mafia will protect you.
Yeah,
Oh, you're still coming up with new ones to this day.
Oh yeah, every day.
A gun up
The
in your
Malfa
waist.
bit was a great one too.
Oh,
Please
that's
don't
good.
shoot up the place.
Malfa
I
mail.
see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
Baby,
Baby.
Hardball is one of the best Keanu Reeves movies.
I would say it's definitely in like the top 30. You got The Matrix 1, John Wick, and
Bill and
gets
Ted's
into like a little bit of a toss-up.
excellent adventure.
I thought he was really good in Something's Gotta Give.
That's Jack Nicholas, the golfer.
Nicholson.
No, the golfer.
No, the golfer.
Jack
The golfer.
Nicholas.
Anyone else feel like Christian Slater was just doing his best Jack Nicholson impression his entire career?
I prefer
he's
Atheist
great.
Slater.
I love him.
He's pretty good in that movie Mobsters. That wasn't very good.
Pretty good in that movie Alone in the Dark. That was really
Pretty good in
good.
that movie Nymphomaniac.
Was he an Nymphomaniac? I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Got the pussy
It just
the size
came
of a
out
horse.
like 6 years ago. How long could it be? You've been in a fight
Roughly
more
6
recently
years.
than you've seen Nymphomaniac, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
No, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Hey,
I just remember the part where Willem Dafoe gets his dick bashed in with a screwdriver.
is that the
Bashed in?
There's that
Yeah.
anecdote that like Willem Dafoe's dick is actually so cartoonishly huge that they had to use
Yeah.
a smaller stunt actor.
I've
There
heard
are
that. Yeah, I don't
videos.
know if that's true.
He did he did like a naked like Broadway kind of thing. He's just like wearing like these dirty white socks and his dick is waving around. Messed up.
That's life, man.
Fucking
That's where we
Reddit.
all end up eventually.
You know, don't click links on Reddit. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, don't click it.
Oh, that was Antichrist. Same director.
Nymphomaniac, Antichrist, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Told you,
Similar
Atheist Slater.
themes, really.
That's gotta be like the most flattering thing to hear from a director. Even though, like, you know, obviously sizes and everything, but for the director to be like, come on.
Hey, Willem! Hey, Willem, your dick's too big!
Can we get someone with a smaller, like, average sized cock in here right now?
It's
Sorry,
distracting!
The millionaire and revered Oscar winner Willem Dafoe also has a huge cock. Okay. Some people get all the luck. Sure, his face is a little weird, but...
Did we do this level already?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
Why are we doing it again?
I don't know. Someone
I
voted
can
for
only
it.
go on random.
Fox
so-
can only vote for the first 2 levels.
No, I just go on random and it seems to work.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this, boys.
Oh
do
shit.
This. All right, see you later. I can't believe
Yeah.
Fox didn't hit it by accident.
You guys want to know a secret, not so secret Hollywood secret?
Sure, yeah. You please don't like out somebody. By
No.
like-
It's a not so secret.
Not
thing.
that we'd get scooped by TMZ or something. It just seems like bad form.
We might.
Well, I mean,
Dan's
I
on the
could-
show sometimes.
I could give you names of the people that I learned this from, but I'm not going to.
Yeah,
but,
don't do that.
Yeah, so, but you know, like whenever whenever a dude's got to like show dick in a movie or something. Well, not maybe not whenever, but I mean, like, you know, it happens at least. Sometimes they'll just take like half a Viagra so that they're just like half chub, a little bit engorged for the camera.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
Why is that surprising?
Yeah,
that's not
wouldn't you?
surprising. It's secret, not so secret Hollywood secret.
You
I'd
keep
put it
saying
in
not
my-
so, and I think you're gonna say it's a secret Nazi thing, and I don't like that.
It's a secret Nazi secret. They use Viagra.
Frogs,
that.
boys, thanks for the subscription. Pumpkin scrubs, boys.
God, Rob is stupid.
Wait, that's not
That's fine.
stupid.
That's literally like, I mean, again, I could give you the exact name of the actors who told me this from a show.
Why would
that
it's not
airs.
like? I don't think anybody's gonna doubt you.
What is there to be stupid
There's a lot
about
of people
with...
in chat who will.
I mean, it's not like the
angry
Viagra is
people.
making your dick bigger.
No, it's just
like
it's giving you a little half chub, so it looks like you.
why
you're
not?
bigger
resting
compared to
size.
not engorged?
Yeah,
but it's not like it's like doubling the size of your erect penis.
Yeah, it's just making it look like your resting size is larger than
Exactly.
it actually is, which is what the intention is there, really.
Like you don't want to be like in a movie and then people are like, "Look at that guy's baby dick."
Right, yeah.
Super Troopers.
Well, yeah. I don't think he really cared in that.
Just
No, he
tuck a
doesn't.
cucumber in there or something, right?
No, that was funny.
Not
though.
if they're showing the dick, then it'd just be a big old cucumber.
Oh, yeah, okay. Forgot they were showing it. I thought it was
just
just implied.
CGI it. Honestly,
Just
Yeah, like in
CGI a
Game of
big
Thrones.
dong on somebody.
they did in like Spartacus. There's this one episode. This guy had like a foot-long dick, and
Wasn't there,
then they cut it off.
Oh.
Well, wasn't there that thing where, like, in Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage spent like 6 months toning his body so that he could be like,
yeah, what an idiot.
no, but so that he could be like super ripped for the movie, and then it turned out they were
the
like,
whole time.
no, but like, and then he got pissed off because they just CGI'd his body instead. Just looked like an old man
Oh,
body.
waste.
Like, you know,
Yeah, but-
Nicholas, we're gonna CGI. You're a fiery skeleton in this movie. Like, you keep yourself in good health, but it's not that relevant. Oh,
I'm
You
not-
ever see those fake
believe it.
dicks in Game of Thrones and you're like, what are they doing? Those don't look anything like the deal.
Mhm.
Like, what? How do they make them look so bad?
You know,
Maybe they want them to look fake, so you go, oh, that's not his real dick.
I'm sure there's some weird dicks out there.
No, it's the way they
Yeah.
move just doesn't, it looks like silicone.
They show moving dicks in that show.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I should moving dicks.
How are they moving? Like up and down,
Side to side,
wagon.
mostly.
side to side.
Well, South Park.
You know,
teaches
when
us
a
you
dick
can never
kinda
show a hard
sways.
penis.
you
So-
never moved your dick, Ryan?
No, I don't move it side to side that much. Like
No,
When
if
you
just
walk,
do
it kind
like
of sways.
The truffle shuffle. You never done that, and then
The thing is, like, it'll move a little, but if we're talking real deal, like, it usually doesn't move much. And in these movies or shows, it moves a lot. And that's
Why
the
are they
giveaway.
using fake dicks when all the ladies are showing their real nips?
Oh, Cersei didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of them,
there
there are
some of them
real
don't.
dicks, but they gave Hodor like a 14-inch cock.
Yeah,
He deserved it, to be honest.
they did. He did have a prosthetic dick on.
And then when they like interviewed him about it or whatever, he's like, "I really don't have a 14-inch dick. It's fake." In case you, some people thought it was real.
I mean, we should have let them believe that it was a real penis. I would have. Would you guys want a 14-inch penis though?
Under no circumstances.
No,
Right?
That's far
Yeah.
too large.
It's
I
just-
would.
It's unwieldy.
it
Why
actually
would you
makes
want a
going
14?
through
Because
the
I could always
airport-
go down, I can't go up.
No, though.
No.
Like, that's a horrible reason.
You can get up.
You can get reduction surgery. You
I'm
can't
still
really...
deciding why, but it's a terrible reason.
I mean, you could go up. You can go up by like an inch.
It's
or
too
something.
dangerous. I'd rather go down than
Yeah.
up.
Wouldn't you just rather be at, like, a good size and not have to have them slice off a piece of your cock?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't think that there's a lot of like girls or even guys.
You don't think that there's all them girls?
Oh, them girls! That's not actually in the tone of the song at all.
Yeah, I did.
Shut
it
it,
wrong.
Paul!
There you go.
All them girls! There you go.
All them girls.
Yeah. But there's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
that
think
are,
of all
like,
the 10% I
into
could
a
give away.
penis.
Well, that's fair. Like if you
Yeah.
have like a wizard who's gonna perform the hysterectomy.
And I do. Yeah.
I mean, if we're already gonna have a wizard reducing the size of our imaginary penis, then why even get the 14-inch penis in the first place?
It's because it's a bargaining chip. You use it to give away for things.
Oh, right, your way percentage of your dick for.
Yeah, exactly.
I get you.
Ooh.
Wow.
Sharky learned to shark. I just like I feel like 10 inches is very large.
Yeah.
14 inches is comical. Like That's like, and I'm not trying to. If you
It's
have
just
a
a
14,
failure of imagination if you think that.
If you have a 14-inch dick in chat, like I'm not trying to insult you, but I'm gonna say something that's pretty insulting. That's like circus level. Like it's Guinness Book of World Records.
Everyone's body is different, Ryan. They can't control it.
I'm just saying, like it's several, I believe, like orders of magnitude away from the mean, which is fine. I'm just saying, like, it's not. The question is not like, would you like to have a large dick? It's like, would you like to have probably like the largest dick in your city?
I think. Well, with great power comes great responsibility, and some people can actually step up to that responsibility.
I mean, it does
in an
kind of
effective
give
way.
you like opportunities, right? Like if you have a 14-inch penis, you go right into porn probably pretty
Opens
easily.
doors for you
I
immediately.
don't think you'd be anybody's favorite actor.
Just as you're about to walk in, the door will open.
But I mean, like it's like you got a job on the table for like the rest of your life, probably.
I guess so.
Yep.
I mean, there are active
Imagine
guys
grandpa with
14-inch
14-inch dick.
Yeah, I mean, like you could even not even really work out if you had a 14-inch penis. Like you just be a big fat guy and have a 14-inch penis.
So there's this guy who has a 14-inch dick and he's homeless because he can't get a job because his dick is too big.
Oh, that's not why. That's
No,
just
no,
a very
I mean a job in
convenient
porn. I mean a
excuse.
job in porn.
Yeah,
After-
sorry, can't get into college. My dick's too big.
After a while, all the girls are like, "It's too big. It kills
Sorry,
my cervix."
can you say that in Sean Paul's voice though?
No.
After a while, all them girls.
Fun fact, the largest dick is 13.5 inches, so Raya won't insult anyone.
Isn't
Yeah,
that,
so we're
I
not
think
even
I
talking about like having a large one. Like this is the largest, maybe in human history.
Yeah, but isn't that I saw this documentary or this YouTube documentary on this. It's like this white dude with a 10-inch soft, and every time he goes into the airport, he has like this
10-inch
special.
soft.
Yeah, it's like this special process because they think he's smuggling flashlights or something down there. So he wears this special underwear. So they can like be like,
With a viewing
"Alright,
window."
That's the outline of your dick. Yeah, you don't like. It's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like an awful. Yeah, it's probably pretty annoying.
I imagine
Yeah, it
it's like
probably is, yeah.
it's like they always have those people on like documentaries that are like, "Ooh, I like got in a car crash, and ever since then I have an involuntary orgasm every like 45 seconds." And
that's
everybody
awful.
watching it. Everybody watching it goes like, "Yeah, that sounds like a problem I'd like to have," and then they're like, "Actually, like, I want to kill myself." Okay, that's
That would be the worst. I mean, after like 3, it fucking hurts.
Everything in moderation, including moderation. If you have orgasms too much, you're not going to enjoy them anymore.
Yeah,
It's
That would
true.
be
It's
like, yeah.
Christmas.
it's gonna be like dick pain at all times.
It's like how I imagine Austin must feel about Chick-fil-A.
Or
He's
if
always-
you went to a bank where there's coins.
Like
Yeah.
I've eaten at Chick-fil-A once in my life, so I like respect the chicken sandwich. He's getting it like 3 times a week. It must just be dinner for him now. It's
Yeah.
not even special anymore.
You can
No
make
chicken
your own at
refractory
home.
period.
I know I can make my own at home. Fuck.
you can make your own Chick-fil-A at home.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
all
just
you
get
need is
some bricks and a mortar.
you need
$100,000 previous experience running a business, and then also political leanings that are in kin with the actual owners of the.
Oh, you
business.
just
And you
need
gotta hire staff,
pickle
too.
juice,
Yeah,
pickle
and not give
juice.
them health insurance.
pickle
Yeah.
juice, and then you put the
Jesus
chicken in
didn't
it
have health
for
insurance.
overnight, and then you do your little like batter shit. It's
Do
all
the
about the
hokey
pickle
pokey and
juice.
turn yourself around.
I've been getting Subway twice a week for 2 years, and it's still as good every day. That's true. There's something about just like walking by a Subway and they got that bread aroma, and I'm like, I'm in. Even if I just finished a sandwich, I'm like, you know what? You got me. I want another one.
It's all about that meatball marinara.
Nick,
with
you
that sauce.
what? You dragged me up to the top. What the fuck is that?
I'm coming up with new ways to put your ass to sleep.
This bullshit. I don't know. Subway's all right.
Subway's alright, yeah.
Meatball
no.
marinara. Stuff.
Like I'll have a Subway. Like if you offered me a Subway sandwich right now, I'd eat it. I ain't
Me
gonna
too.
go out of my way to get a Subway sandwich though right now.
You don't have to. They have more locations in North America than any other restaurant.
In
Yeah.
the world.
Wait, did
That's
you
true.
really?
Yeah.
More than McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's is more profitable. though.
Really?
Wow, I really didn't know that.
Which
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's true. Well, all they need is a couple tins and put some like month-old deli meat in them with
Couple of
shredded
tins.
lettuce.
Didn't McDonald's like
McDonald's!
Didn't McDonald's.
I's the bite that builds a boat. I's the man that sails it.
Diddle me lucky charms.
Oh no. McDonald's.
Didn't they at some point like become the largest real estate holder on Earth? It was McDonald's.
No, it's Donald Trump.
McDonald Trumps.
It's actually Donald Trump.
The joke is he's the next president, possibly,
It's
of the
made
United
of gold.
States.
No, he's not. Stop.
I'm not gonna.
He's not.
538 has Hillary Clinton at a 69% chance today.
Is it 69?
Oh, house rules,
That's
boys, house
fantastic. Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, that means she wins automatically. Please.
No vote, no vote.
What? The ice
Yeah,
gave you a
baby.
huge advantage!
It's sliding powers.
It's like a human skull on the ice pond.
Oh,
How'd you like that dodge?
nice dip. Ooh.
This game's still real fun. I'm glad we played this today.
It's a good game. We haven't played it in like a year, and the muscle memory is still there.
It was one of the ones that I would ask for every now and then, be like, definitely not. So I just kind of stopped asking.
Yeah.
Get those lights off. Get those lights off. It's so good. No, get those lights off. Get those lights off.
Get all of those lights
No!
off. It's a remix.
Why'd you just stand there?
I'm anti-hook technology.
Oh.
It doesn't have a hook. Where did the hook go?
I've had a hook this whole time.
You're imagining hooks now.
Pablo. Oh no.
Escobar?
Yeah, I like Pablo.
This is intense.
Oh la la la! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nope, dodged.
Wow!
It looked like it said Dooger.
What?
That hill is wild times. GG.
Flawless victory. Flawless victory. You guys want to run some ads? Come back and play Quiplash?
Yeah, I'm down.
Not Rabs 13. Thank you for the resub as well. Dooger. Biddly-doop. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good sound effect, actually.
Biddly-doop. Biddly-doop.
Salt peanuts, salt peanuts. Hello.
That's from the cable guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also the name of the song.
I want to ejaculate in Kobe.
That's nice.
Kobe.
Thanks,
I went
Mitz,
like
1, 2,
twice
3,
in
4,
1
5,
week.
0.
Yeah. How did you feel the second time? Probably not as good
Yeah,
as you
that's
felt the
It's
first time.
just as good as the first time.
Oh, that's how you
Feels
know
like
they
the
got
very
it.
First time.
It's like the Foreigner song.
You have Grubhub now, right?
I do. I ordered Thai last night. It was amazing.
Ooh, what'd you get?
It was like yellow curry something or other. I don't know.
I don't even know.
And some spring rolls. It's good.
I'll have the
Curry's
cream with
good.
some young guy.
How?
What's your favorite Foreigner song?
Feels like the first time.
Oh, come on.
Feels like the
Feels like the
very
first time. Very first
It's not my
time.
favorite anymore.
Feels like the first time.
Feels like the first
Feels like the
time.
very first time.
I really like. Well, I don't like any Foreigner song, but if I had to choose
Wow.
one, I really like Urgent Emergency because it's got that little like saxophone part where it goes like.
Yeah.
You don't like your
I don't like that
Cold as
song.
Ice?
You don't like
You're
hot
as
blooded?
cold as ice.
I don't like Cold as Ice that much.
Got a fever of 103.
Hot Blood is okay.
It's good.
Oh, it's
But no.
okay.
And then there's Jukebox Hero, and that's just.
I don't like Jukebox Hero.
That's the best one.
I don't understand your taste in music at all.
What does it even mean to be a Jukebox Hero? Is he's like really good
It
at
means
using
he
the jukebox?
saw a band when he was young, and he was like, "I want to be like them one day," and then he did.
I don't
Became
like
a
songs
hero.
about becoming
being
a
a
musician. It's too
pinball
inside
wizard.
baseball.
What?
It's too inside baseball.
You got a problem? I think a problem people will chasing their dreams. We all chased our dreams, and now
Yeah,
we're
but I
ordering
don't like.
Thai food at 8 p.m.
This is another really good Jackbox seed. I'll give it to you guys in a sec here.
You're gonna give me your seed?
Yeah, well, let me just say that the answer to your question is the room code.
What? Is it yes with the 2 S's?
No,
I'll
I'll
be
give it to you
amazed.
on the Discord now.
I want
To
to see
be a
this.
juice
It's probably like,
hero. I always thought it was juice
okay.
box hero.
What did Dan? Are you joining us for Quiplash?
Yeah, can I?
This is the greatest
Hi,
news.
Dan.
Please
Please
do.
asking, and I told him to join.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. Don't give the code out to stream. Don't give the code out to stream.
Guys, it's O.
Dan.
I didn't get in yet.
Yeah, juice. What's up, guys? How was the earlier portions?
They were good. That's like the most like I didn't pay attention
want
at all
DJ
thing in your life.
No, I
Like-
click in and out. I'm a click in and out kind of.
Hey Jill, how's you know, your life? How's it been?
Is it your time of the month?
There's wow. All right, geez.
That took it too
man.
far.
Oh, what's up, Melfi?
Ooh.
Hey.
What's going
That was a
on?
lovely hey. That was like perfectly like staggered. Hey.
Hey, we go on. This is Jackbox.tv, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. It's been a while. I got to get the rust off the old bicycle, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You got to take the rust off of your mother.
This is a good song.
Savage is out in the streets tonight.
Yeah, they're dressed as
Oh, wait.
clowns. Haven't you heard?
Nick, do you draw during this segment? Do you still do that?
No, I'm doing 6v9 this time.
What's that?
It's an interactive Twitch game where they get to try and make boxes that beat each other.
Okay. I think I'm gonna paint. Then. I forgot this.
You
is when
sounded so
gotta have something
disappointed.
on your screen. Well, your paintings were S tier. Isn't S tier above G tier?
I don't even know. G tier?
It's
Yeah.
U tier. It's the ultralight
Because-
beam tier.
BAS.
Yeah. Well, when's the last time we did a drawing stream?
It's been a while.
Since
Yeah, there's no
I
time
did
like
a
the present.
drawing stream right now.
It's been a while.
Hello.
Hey.
One of you
Hello.
guys is Juicebox Hero.
More
What do you
sparkling
think?
water.
Do you have a fucking problem?
Yeah,
I do. I really do.
To be
What's your
a
problem with
juice-
sparkling water? It's delicious.
It's the can. It's the can.
Yeah, why
not
not even
even a
out of a
can.
can?
It's
Why
like-
is
Instead
that?
of like what?
A bottle?
I would
Yeah.
even tap.
Drink some
Don't
San
get
Pellegrino.
sparkling
like
water
that.
out of the freaking.
What is it about the sparkles you love so much, fancy boy?
They're delicious. Wait, have you ever had like a soda in your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also got like all sorts of flavor and bullshit. You know, I don't do it for the carbonation. It's just there.
Flavor in sparkling water, dog.
I do it for the carbonation.
Are you drinking flavored sparkling water?
Yes.
Sparkling water.
I have to admit, I am as well. Once you go flavored soda water, pop is kind of an afterthought.
What do you have in there, Dan?
I'm drinking a LaCroix Karate
Oh my god.
Probably
no.
buy a-
Croix
Shut it
too.
fucking down.
in the
Is
thin
it a-
can, boys.
Is it a
Damn.
pamplemousse?
God.
It's a pop.
How did you all talk so much at the same time? I thought a bunch of other iterations of the stream showed up in the background, repeating audio.
Fucking. How you guys feel about Orangina?
I don't like
I
it
love
at
it.
all.
I
That's
like
good.
Orangina a lot.
No, it's the best.
Big fan.
Orangina, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
What
sorry.
about orange
I'm supposed to get my orange Trinas soon.
Oh, Cam ATF in chat says LaCroix's not good, so sorry, Dan.
What?
They've scattered our illusion.
I only drink LaCroix because of the can. I'm not even gonna lie.
It looks like a 1980s like tie-dye shirt or something.
What are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on a Dasani because they don't
Sipping
sell
on
LaCroix at my
gin and
local
juice.
grocery store.
They have flavored Dasani?
Yeah, this is lemon.
Yeah.
It's pretty special.
Ew.
Isn't that just lemonade?
No, there's no sugar in it.
Oh. All right. So I just. So you're just simulating having a slice of lemon in your.
What are you talking about? It's like when you. I don't understand the problem.
High school Ryan would have kicked current Ryan's ass.
I don't think so.
for
He would have been like,
drinking.
nice, 0-calorie beverage. Do what you got to do. This doesn't even have artificial sweetener in it. It's just
How much time
water
is left?
and 23 seconds.
Melf,
Okay.
would you sit
What?
next to Ryan at lunch?
Starting in grade 10, I started sitting probably like 75% at that table.
Yeah.
What would
And we
you
would
guys?
play-
What would Ryan's typical lunch be?
It was like turkey and mustard on whole wheat.
Did he just come with a sandwich? No, that's it.
Pretty much, and then when we went to Subway, he would get turkey.
Turkey and mustard on whole wheat. Slap casserole. The hardest question a bridge troll could ask you: what is the capital of Madrinas, or log of 5x minus 23 plus log of 7y plus 12 over AB2?
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty difficult to work out. I think.
What
That's
even
not a
is
question,
log?
though. What's the question? That's
Solve
just a
for
command.
What
Solve
is?
for 8? It's that whole thing times B2. Let me through, bridge.
B2 or not B2? That is the question.
B2 or not B2? That is the question. Wow, Austin smoked this one.
Ooh.
With the log?
Yeah, it was like
Log
80-20.
Trog dog.
I can't believe I voted for what's the capital of Madrinas, and I was the only one.
That's a pretty good one.
It's your answer. A terrible thing to tell your kid when the dog dies. It's because you voted for dance party or here's the shovel.
Wow.
Jeez. That's some dark shit there, fellas.
Dark.
Here's the shovel.
So you can bury it.
You gotta
Because so
bury
you
it.
can chop it up and make it for dog stew later on tonight.
Rob.
Wow.
It's too far.
Hey man, sometimes you didn't have a lot of money. You gotta eat the dog.
Chat has rebelled against Ultimate Chicken Horse memes.
Yeah.
Here's the shovel wins.
As soon as I saw dance party, I was worried, man.
You guys ever had to put a pet to rest?
I'm not gonna talk about that on my show, Dave.
I'm not going to talk about that because that ties into my 3rd grade password.
You might want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear Donald Trump or Cocksmith.
Wait, why don't you talk about losing a pet?
Dan, to answer your question,
It was a super downer, man.
No, I had my hamster named Fievel. He was sick on Christmas Eve, and by the time I woke up for Christmas, he was dead.
Wow.
I spent the night sleeping on the floor next to him. So.
Dan, why are you laughing?
That's so awful.
What
You're laughing for?
How old
Okay.
were you, Ralph?
I was
55 to
8,
45.
so it was like tough, but I feel like it was a good time for that lesson to happen. Don't have
That
pets
Christmas
that
sucks.
die at Christmas.
This
Yeah,
is
that's a good
so
lesson.
horrible. How can you tell? How you can tell that your toe is infected? Chick-fil-A is in your madrinas, or when you fuck her with. I think it's supposed to be when you fuck her with the pus, but it says when you fuck her with the puss.
I think it's supposed to be with the puss.
When you fuck her with the puss.
I don't like either of those.
I'm gonna go ahead and no vote.
Is
on
it like
that
when
one.
you fuck and then the person you're fucking is her with the puss?
It's a
Or is
reference
it-
to Zach and Miri make a porno. He's like, I want to fuck you in the pus.
Guys,
Oh.
what has this become?
Somehow it won.
R-rated. We're like MC-17.
MC.
Master Chief 17.
The number one thing on Superman's bucket list. Bucket, or lifting that big island again, that was sweet.
I like Bucket. It's a simple pleasure. By the way, join in if you want to play 6v9. All you have to do is type Team 6 or Team 9, and then you can start.
Don't
So,
do it in my chat, or Luke
Austin's
will ban
bucket,
you.
huh?
Who's
Austin's
Luke?
bucket, and he's gonna win with bucket as well.
You got a problem?
Yeah, I do. Like literally, that's like all of your
Wasn't-
fucking Quiplash
wasn't
answers.
Luke like a-
quack?
Rapper from the 90s?
That's Luke Perry. He was on Dawson's Creek or
No,
90210.
Mr. Luke. He had like a very lewd rap video.
Mr. Luke was his name?
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like he runs like a convenience store. Bucket smoked it there, by the way.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
surprising.
as
really.
well it should have.
I don't. Why am I even trying to have like any kind of Quiplash answers?
Bucky is a great answer. Get off your high horse.
The worst topping to put on a cake: a burger that's too tall, or crabs.
What?
Burger that's too tall?
Because this is a reference to earlier when
If
Ryan.
you weren't here for the first hour, you can't.
Oh. I'm gonna vote
Whoever-
for crabs because I follow the religion of Christianity.
Christianity,
I'm sure you do.
Christianity, yeah. It's very important to me.
Christianity.
Oh man. Oh, burger that's too tall actually won. Thank you,
You know
chat.
what? Honestly, though, I would like a burger on top of a cake because I'd just take the burger.
Are you all right? Are you transforming into an android in front of our eyes?
Hello?
Hey,
Nate.
Is it
Hey,
better?
how's it going? Yeah.
Discord likes to do
pretty
that
good.
sometimes.
That was scary, man.
I thought we were
Especially
gonna
after
die.
we've talked about all this robot stuff.
Yeah.
I'm stealing your passwords.
Ooh. Ooh, I am SB2. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription.
You're right there, Dan.
Yeah. Look at how good this game. All you do is you type in a sentence and it's funny. Oh. To be a jukebox hero.
Thank you, Zikachu and Vegetable Splatter. Or Vegetable Platter, rather. That's a bit of an odd one to mistake there. But thank you to both of you for the resubscriptions. I'm going to read all the rest afterward.
Do you think
Nick.
vegetable splatter is what they call it if there's a vegan bukkake?
Yes, yes, they do.
I'll bring the vegetable splatter, you bring the cups.
This is what's today? Wednesday? Wednesday is the unrated version of the
Wacky Wednesdays, yes.
Red band.
my chat was telling me what you guys were talking about at the beginning of the episode. Is that true?
Do you have anything to add to that conversation?
What does that
Thing
mean?
to do at the grocery store when no one is looking. Swap the applesauce with bleach or put a Fuji apple in the red delicious bin.
Oh.
Got him!
That is 100% Ryan's, without a doubt.
Miner's on fire. Thank you as well. How do you know that?
You're the only one who's gonna. You've been writing on Red Delicious and Fuji and all the apples forever.
I love a Fuji apple. It's good for juice. It's good for eating. It's got, you know, it's round. It's robust.
Fuji is good. I like a Royal Gala, though.
Ah, they're all right.
Give it to me.
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
give me something to draw. I'll draw it for you.
Draw the Joker from Batman.
Okay.
All right.
Fuji apple has one with a Quiplash.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
The weirdest gift you could give somebody. The weirdest gift you could give somebody is a pillow with a picture of their balls on it, or a pillow with a pillow on it.
That's just like a stack of pillows then.
The weirdest gift you give somebody is a pillow with pillow on it.
Gift. The weirdest gift you could give somebody. That joke is the entire premise of Kristen Wiig's character in Zoolander 2.
That joke is the entire premise of the NLSS on Monday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, please stop.
Yeah, never
Their
again.
balls wins.
Why did she spell her name with 2 I's? I feel like that breaks all grammatical rules in the universe.
That's a name. It doesn't have to.
Yeah,
follow
exactly.
grammar.
Why do you spell your name with 2 E's?
Yeah, and an H.
Could just be Dan Gheesling. The worst thing a history teacher could say: "You're a very good bad student," or
Oh,
"The Earth
God
is
damn it.
6,000 years old."
I'm voting Earth is 6,000 years old at a principle.
I'm gonna take you to the principal.
Don't do
Oh
it.
my god, he roasted your ass. What's the Quiplash room again?
It's in the Discord.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Pikachu, thank you as well. The Earth is 6,000 years old wins.
No.
Bonks, don't try to meme when you don't even know the meme.
Have you even seen the video, Mel?
I didn't know what to put, honestly. So.
The best way to escape the inside of a whale. Fill it with Diet Coke and Mentos Pablo, or get out of the whale.
All right.
How did none of you say run all the way to the end until you're pooped out?
You can't just sign a Quiplash, Dan. You can just sign.
You're not supposed to sign
Quiplash
Quiplash.
answer.
It was Mentos
Fair.
Pablo. It's a Pablo flavored Mentos.
Mentos Pablo. Well,
Please,
it
baby.
won 59 to 41.
Connie needs to write a Freshbaker song now.
Everybody but Mouth voted for Mentos as well. How your spouse knows you're having an affair with a clown. Did I say that right? How your spouse knows you're having an affair with a clown. You had to bail him out for scaring passersby, or when you honk her nose after blowing a load. What?
That doesn't even make sense.
How your spouse knows you're having an affair with a clown.
I kind of can't parse that.
I mean, that makes sense, actually. Right?
Oh, I get.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I voted for it.
I also voted for it. Actually, so did literally 91% of chat.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That's like a historically great Quiplash answer. If you want a really effective scarecrow, make sure it resembles a clown or Jon Snow. Ben Klee, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Enjoy Tirande.
Tarambe?
This is a bad prompt. I'm
No,
gonna
they
say
don't
it.
do that anymore.
This,
I don't know. This is almost a no vote for me, but
This is a bad prompt.
That was
What do you put here? Make sure it resembles what are crows scared of?
you scare nothing, Jon Snow.
So you're Egret or you're
that's
Jon
pretty
Snow?
good.
Like I could tell.
Okay, a clown wins.
Where do you rate Ingrid among the wildlings?
Short.
It's Ingrid, he says.
Isn't that her name?
Egret.
It's Egret. Oh, remember, for the final stage, you may have to look at my stream to see. Sometimes you have to do a caption contest. You familiar with those if you read the New Yorker?
Isn't that like against like terms of service, getting people to look at your stream?
Yeah, that's every time I tweet about watching the stream. Bringing Twitch terms of service. All right, this one is Acrolash.
Acronym one.
Acrolash.
I don't know what that
Alright.
means.
Is the acronym one.
Oh, come up with a full name for this acronym. POG.
That'd be a jukebox. What does it say? With stars in his eyes. Is that what the word is? The lyric?
Is that what the word is?
Is
Yeah,
it?
he's a jukebox hero with stars in his eyes.
From all those.
Freaking jukebox hero.
Pop Jack.
Baby
Okay.
Pop Jack.
Okay, I don't even know, man. Perfect Olive Garden. Prisoner of Guar. Fucked up on gummy worms. Pretty young thing. Pussy only good. Pussies on geldings. That's gross.
What's a gelding? A young horse?
I think it's a young horse, yes.
More like a young
pretty,
Gheesling.
Pretty young thing starts with a Y.
It's a Michael Jackson
and a
reference.
T.
It's a Michael Jackson reference.
And a T.
It's a Michael
Yeah.
Jackson reference. I thought Prisoner of Guar was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a castrated horse.
Why would they castrate a horse?
Because they
Too much
don't-
Maybe it's too fucked up on gummy worms.
Yeah.
No, seriously, why would they do that?
So
So
it
it doesn't go
stops
fucking all the
getting
time.
naughty and starts getting racing. You
So
know,
can't you
Roasted.
do
the dick
that?
weighs it down.
Fucked up on gummy worms came in last.
Sorry, Ryan.
All right. Number 3, Perfect Olive Garden. Number 2, pussy only good.
Give me the gold, boys.
Number 1, Prisoner of Guar.
Ooh.
Malf wins.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 7 out of 8 on the last lashes.
I had a great answer with when you honk her nose after blowing a load.
That is really good.
Nick, do you see my drawing of the Joker?
Oh, you posted it already on Twitter?
No.
That's really fast.
Yeah, that's a fast
really
Joker.
fast.
Wait, did you do Jack Nicholson Joker?
I did.
This is the best one.
Oh no.
I did Potato Head Joker.
What?
I like that one.
Round 1.
Mm.
What is this? This prompt is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
This one's really good. I hope I'm going up against Austin.
What is that?
Because you say you didn't like it.
Okay, Jackbox has a fascination with this person, I think, because this is the second time I've seen this person in a Jackbox game.
Is it Janu Aniston?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
You're lying. I never hit her.
I can't respond to this one because I've never seen the thing that he's been in. Damn it.
Ooh, you got 15 seconds.
We're doing an experimental tree layout on 6v9 right now.
You should draw some ginkgos.
New
Yeah,
maps.
they're stinky.
Stinky ginkies.
Stinky ginkies.
That's what I always called them.
A get well card for someone injured by a robot. You'll be back, or at least it won't take your job. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I really like one of these.
You know what? I like both of these.
Hey, did you guys see that robot that made like 100 meals in 1 minute?
Oh yeah,
No.
man.
That's a real thing.
It was probably
Yeah.
just like a old Japanese sushi chef inside of a costume.
What's
Oh,
what were the meals? Was it like a single slice of bread on a piece of paper or
Beef
something?
Wellington.
It was an accoutrement of a pumpkin puree.
Charcuterie platter? An aperitif and a mousse-bouche of charcuteries?
Oh my god. You broke out every one of those words.
A job that doesn't exist but surely would have the highest death rate if it did. Waxing NL's head with soda water sponges or horse breeding surrogate. You'll be back one, by the way.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we need more people in the audience. Go to www.jackbox.tv. I don't care if you're at work, just do it and put in that code and
Yeah.
go vote for this nonsense.
Who's at work at 7:30 p.m.? Actually, that's not that late at all. Like,
Security
Also
guard.
time zones.
yeah, 7:30 is really not
Horse
really.
breeding surrogate has one.
Hell yeah.
A great pickup line to use on
Thanks,
the
Mel.
person cleaning up the spill you caused in the grocery store. That's what I get for jerking the gherkins, or there's more where that came from, BB.
Dan.
Big brother.
You have a problem.
Was it mayo or yogurt?
Excuse me?
Or maybe it was tzatziki.
I got freaking quiplashed on That's What I Get for Jerking the Gherkins.
Honestly, that was that was pretty bad.
There's
Ryan.
more where that came from, BB. got all of you.
It was better. We've heard the jerk and the gherkin one before.
You never heard there's more where that came from?
Well, not on Quiplash.
Something David Schwimmer probably repeats to himself every day. The Friends theme song or I am the best friend, I know it, I am.
That is such a Ross thing.
Upper Class Walrus, thank you as well. For the resub. Dan, get out of my chat. Don't write swimmer in there.
Why?
That's a banned word on this show.
Swimmer?
We don't say swimmer here. I am the best friend. I know it. I am. 69 votes. 69%, I should say. Which means it was a Quiplash in theory.
I've never seen Friends before. This is not fair.
Vezuez, thank you.
What
the inflatable arm flailing tube man did before working at car dealerships. Scarecrow or first string quarterback for the New York Jets.
I gotta vote for it.
It wasn't Rob.
I just like the burn.
Uh,
I don't even know anything about him, but I like the burn.
Pretty sure
No.
Dan's roasting me right now.
I think Ryan's roasting you, dude.
What makes you think I know anything about football? Ooh, another lash for daddy.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it was you.
Ryan shit's tragic.
74. Quiplash, first string QB for the New York Jets. Thanks for the free points.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I won the last one, so I'm retired.
A sign your marriage may be falling apart. You see ultralight memes when you see her, or when yo girl fucks yo best friend.
One of them is just painfully true.
I never thought of ultralight memes.
What is an ultralight meme?
This is a god.
Dan.
TCM Destiny,
Dan.
thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription.
Ultralight memes.
I can't believe I voted for one of these. No offense, Rob.
I mean, this is a pretty bad prompt. in
I mean,
fairness.
you see ultralight memes when you see her. 54
Yeah.
to 46.
I mean, I'm not surprised, really.
Dan.
Fucking Dan.
I'm still pissed I got quiplashed.
Yeah,
You
you're right.
pronounce words so weirdly sometimes. Got quick.
You are not
How
one to
would you
talk,
say
Austin.
Quiplashed.
No.
No.
Shut up.
Lab bear.
Stop.
Thank you as well.
Well, I think you got the prompt I got.
Nah.
There's no DCA Badgers? I want DCA Badgers.
Thank you, Raffish Rabbit, for the 569 and GTA Badgers. I like the little cat face too. That's nice.
Dan. No.
That
Got a
one's
little
a rip.
gerbil in the corner.
Was it named Fievel?
He was a teddy bear hamster, and I loved him.
That's ice cold, man.
What is this prompt?
What's with the XDs? Ja, XD.
Yeah, it's just all
jaws.
nonstop XD in chat.
I actually hate that face.
What does that face represent?
You got 6 seconds
You
left.
hate that face?
I really, really hate
They named a
XD.
Pokemon game after that face, and you still don't like it?
Yeah, it's the Gale of Darkness.
How you know your RV is haunted? When you ain't afraid of no bed, or when you see Negan
Oh,
bashing
Lord.
Yeezy Walt Disney.
Dan.
Austin versus Dan.
Wait, you don't. It pains me you don't know how to pronounce that name.
It's a very common one.
Easy.
Crispy Games, thank you.
Is it like Keegan? Negan?
Prison World Heights, Hollywood.
Apparently, no one watches The Walking Dead.
That show got shitty after the end of season 1.
Yeah.
It's still one.
Yeah.
Oh. There's no justice.
Oh yeah.
Rob, you voted for it.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
A super elite underground club at Yale that nobody knows about.
I love you guys, chat.
The London 2012 rowing Kenya team, or you wouldn't know it, it lives in Canada.
That sounds like the subtitle to a horror movie.
Yeah, it does.
It lives in Canada. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Chad just says Kenya will rise. That's a bad sign. Yeah. Oh god, I got like 80%. Sorry, 70. My bad.
It's like gonna break out the damn Gheesling.
He's got one hand in his pocket and the other one's got his finger on the trigger.
He's got a
20
pocket
hands
full of
in
shells.
my pockets. I'm gonna eat some nuggets.
Promise you shouldn't make to a sick child. I mean, I don't even want to read either of these, but I know you'll live. I feel it in my heart. Or America is heading in the right direction.
What?
Oh my god.
Where are we right now?
Like, what?
It's like not okay. It's a total Fievel moment.
It's so dark. That's the
Don't remind
darkest
me.
thing ever.
Oh my god, America's heading in the right direction. 74%.
Well, that was not as bad as like
Nick's was extremely real, and for going there, I had to give him a vote.
I knew it was you.
Only me and you voted for that one.
Don't throw out those chopsticks. They can be used to hold a new set of chopsticks. Or don't throw out those chopsticks. They can be used to pick up Asian foods like sushi.
Wow.
Both could
I'm gonna
be
take the
Austin.
fifth on this one.
These are both.
This prompt, though. This
Yeah,
prompt.
right, yeah, see, exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna guess Austin on chopsticks.
Why? I mean, Dan's is definitely not one of those. Because you could use them to train to be one of the best karate masters of all time.
God, to hold a new
Man
set
who
of
can
chopsticks.
just fly with chopsticks
Yeah,
accomplish
53
anything.
to 47.
That prompt was bad. It was really bad.
Austin, give me something to draw. I'm done with the Joker.
Draw a bear sitting on a futon.
Okay.
That's a
The
nice
worst
idea.
interrogation would have a good cop, a bad cop, and a Dan cop. Or the worst interrogation would have a good cop, a bad cop, and a drunk cop.
I'm voting
Also,
for
that's
a
like-
drunk cop just on the ballpark opportunity it might win. Gotta play every
Try
little
to
thing we can.
Buy low, sell high.
That's like that famous '80s song, right?
Dan cop.
Dan Cop is definitely
Dan
gonna win.
Cop.
Austin just wants to ruin my Quiplash.
Dan cop. Fucking won.
Yeah.
68 to 32.
I knew it would.
Chad, you gotta be the change you want to see in the world.
Dan Cop.
Remember,
The
when
second cop
dining
was-
at a sushi restaurant, you should never ever chug the soy sauce / go ass to mouth or kill your entire family with a 9mm Beretta.
Guys, I can't vote for any of these.
What is the first one?
What?
Like?
What is either of these?
The first one just takes a turn that makes no sense. Like
First
I can
one
see
was
the-
like, you got to shock people to get votes. The second one is just out of control.
Yeah.
That was Rob,
Yeah.
and
I
it
mean-
won.
Hey, you should never do that.
Oh my
you should
god!
never do that.
Kill
Yo.
your entire family with a 9mm Beretta, 52 to 48.
This guy once chugged soy sauce and he OD'd and died. And you just don't
How
go
do you
ask him
know
out
that?
anywhere, but don't do it in a
I
restaurant.
feel like you just have all these weird, strange deaths that you just have listed down somewhere that you can pull out.
I mean, I figured it kind of worked there in that situation.
This is round 3.
Yeah, this is the final lash.
Make sure you have the stream up.
Man, I'm doing so bad here. I shouldn't have gotten so fucked up on gummy worms. It's a word lash.
You're really trying to bring that joke into
Dude, I thought it was pretty good. Come up with a fancy wrestling move. Sorry, a flashy wrestling move with this word in its name. None.
Who's gonna do the obvious one?
Awesome. The obvious one.
I've been performing today, all right? Don't give me that shit. I didn't write fucking Yeezy, Kenya, all that shit.
See, when you insult those Quiplashes, you insult the entire chat population minus Luke.
Stop calling him Luke.
That's his name.
Electronic Luke, that's his name, yeah.
I'm gonna give mine like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate mine that I'm about to press enter on.
But I tried, all right?
Second.
I tried.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I had a better one in my head.
It was a foul.
The desiccated nun, the nuncracker, the South Africa nunbuster, the nunder down under, none yo business, my business, Luda!
Oh,
man.
The Nunya stunner. Grim Reaper 003, thank you as well.
I'm going under, down, under.
Yeah. The nunder down under.
Luda.
Whatever happened to Luda?
He's still
Where is Ja?
He's in
The
all the
nunchuck.
Fast and the Furious movies, making like $1 quadrillion.
Is he really? He's still. Is it the same character as he was in?
No, he plays his evil twin now.
You know, I would actually believe that in that
He
series.
plays Din Wiesel.
That's like David Bowie, right?
Luda's gonna win, isn't it?
Yeah,
It better.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Luda finishes in the top 3, this stream's canceled.
Luda wins.
Top 3, boys. Top 3.
Oh, it's looking like it has a shot at the top 3.
Oh no.
Austin is gonna win another last lash. I'm amazed. Desiccated Nun. Nunya Stunner. South Africa Nunbuster.
It's top 3.
None yo business.
Give me
The
some gold.
Nuncracker and the Nunder Down Under.
Come on, boys. Hang out there.
I'm just trying to
Oh, we
keep
did
this,
it, boys. Top 3. Let's go.
just trying to keep the streak alive.
Oh God, Austin won. Thank God. He stopped Dan from taking the victory.
Click here to share your favorite quips. God, I went from first to fourth out of that.
Yeah.
Man, last lash is really way more important now.
Freaking Austin wins it every time.
I won it last time.
Yeah. Oh God damn it! First
He won
straight
the
QB
lash.
for
You won the game.
Oh, you mean the last lash, not the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like he's like a shootout winner, guaranteed. If you make it to OT, he's podding that shit behind any
Don't
goalie in the
ever
NHL.
say overtime to me right now. I'm triggered. You don't get it, but I'm triggered if you say overtime.
It's like a football thing.
No, I played Rocket League with people, and we've lost
Ah.
roughly 30 overtime games in a row or something like that. It's awful. I don't know what that word. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh wait, this is too good. All right, we're good.
I really want to do this.
You got 37 seconds left.
That's all right. I'm done already.
37 seconds left.
You know what? I did it. I don't even care really. It's all right. It can lose. I'll take the loss.
How much
I'll
time?
take the L. Hashtag take the L.
How much time?
No time. You're out of time.
37 seconds.
That was close.
The most awesome thing to say after getting fired from the sperm bank. I faked it every time, or I'm going to work at the horse pussy factory.
I really like I faked it every time, actually.
It makes just enough not sense to
Yeah, that's really good.
Filled all the bags with mayonnaise.
I was thinking about trying to work something like Hellman into this, but I was like, how do I make that actually connect?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Malfi. No. 64 to 36 and a Quiplash.
Wow, actually putting Malf on I faked it every time. That's a very Malf answer.
It is.
Yeah. No.
A
Rub it
procedure
off on
that
you.
not even the slimiest plastic surgeon will do. Dolphioplasty. Is that when you turn into a dolphin, or they turn you into a dolphin?
Dolph South Park
Yeah,
reference.
I'm pretty sure,
Dolph
yeah.
Lundgren.
Or replace your dick with a horse dick.
Someone would
Jesus.
do it.
Thank you.
I'm sure it's probably already happened at this point.
Come on.
No, it hasn't. Rob.
Nobody out there is walking around with a horse's dick where their dick used to be.
No, I'm
We
sure
all
it's
hope.
happened at this point.
We all hope.
Ooh, replace your dick with a horse dick. Fan favorite, 57 to
Hell
43.
yeah! Thank you, Shaner84, for the subscription. Raise your horse emotes and eggplants, please.
Oh no. The next big craze for yuppies. Bottled soda water flavored by Bling Egg Water or bottled LaCroix.
Oh my
It's
god.
pronounced lacrosse.
It's actually pronounced LaCroix, as much as I hate to admit it.
It's actually pronounced LaCroix.
It should be LaCroix.
Leroy.
LaCroix.
Pamplemousse LaCroix.
La Rue.
Une mousse-bouche haute cuisine.
Same mise en place.
You
will taste the water.
Insane.
That's
I
a
wanna
LaCroix.
In Last Grey Wolf has just subscribed on Twitch Prime. Thank you. Really
We went
appreciate
Twitch
that.
Prime?
Yeah. Only Twitch Prime.
This is a
51 to 49 for LaCroix.
Oh, what about
so
the
close,
chat?
Dan. So close.
Chat?
Chat betrayed you, Dan. Why Wolverine can't make a relationship work? He's Canadian, or he smells like shit all the time.
Why
Consider
does
my
Wolverine
bush
smell like shit?
unamused.
I like that one.
Why does he smell like shit all the
It
time?
smells really bad. I mean,
He's just
you never really
rolling
know because
outside.
you're always watching them, but
Working on motorcycle shit and like rolling in the dirt,
Yeah, that's probably true.
cutting up trees.
cutting up trees.
It's covered in blood.
Is he Canadian?
Yeah.
No.
How do you not know this?
I don't know.
He's a
I
fucking tree logger
I
in British
made the
Columbia.
answer, and it won 81 to 19, and I still didn't know if it was true.
Oh, you're disappointed, Ryan. I just no.
Did you not get that
Stimulate
newsletter that week?
Thank you.
Damn away.
I didn't get the newsletter.
Yeah.
Sign you may be in a cult. You vote for answers because they have Dan. You watch Ultimate Chicken Horse while listening to Bono. Yo, Dan, if your answer is you vote for answers because they have Dan, you've redeemed yourself fully in my eyes.
That is, I voted for it.
If you've become fully self-aware and
It's like
parlayed
next
that into
level.
a lash here. I know Hugh Jackman's Australian. Come on. Oh, it's a mouth answer.
What's that laugh?
Wipe out.
Mouth's answer won 90-10. And it got a super quiplash. I've never seen that.
That exists?
I got an achievement. Thanks, Malfi.
You're welcome.
A bad way to start your valedictorian speech would be, ladies and gentlemen, I killed my entire family with a 9mm Beretta. Or, ladies and gentlemen, I am the warrior. I am the warrior. Dan, you can recover from that super quiplash, man.
I'm not feeling the love, especially
I've turned the cult against him.
I agree. I think the callback makes this one work.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, so did chat.
I'm more dangerous without my samurai sword.
Hey, I draw the line. We can talk about dead animals, but we can't talk about dead Cairo Cedro. That's right.
What?
He's dead.
He died. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
So, you didn't know him. You didn't feed him little
What are you
seeds
talking
out of your
about?
hand.
I knew him. I Skyped with him.
I wish that were true, but I just can't believe it.
Oh my god, that's so true. Someone in chat just said, actually, if you voted for the cult answer, you're in the cult.
That doesn't even make any
Exactly.
sense. Hmm.
Ryan, what do you want me to draw?
Draw your favorite Canadian.
Okay. Austin, your drawing's done.
Oh, tweet it at me.
I have no fucking idea. Oh, this is like such a bad answer. I'm gonna type it in anyway. Get whatever.
It's either gonna do really well or really bad.
That might be the dumbest answer I've ever
I
put.
think I also went double down on dumbness and made rocket it out the other side into the funniest prompt of all time.
I hope so, because I think I just hit the bottom. I didn't pop back out.
Ozymandias, thank you as well.
Both of mine are pretty bad.
A job you'd be surprised requires a urine test. Pot smoker or Turing tester.
What's Turing?
It's the Alan Turing test to tell if, basically, if you can tell you're talking to a computer AI or not. So,
If
If
one
you
of us
pass-
were to take that, would we pass it?
well,
Yes.
it's
I hope.
Yeah, you're really supposed to.
oh, I accidentally no voted, but that wasn't because I didn't like the answers. It's just because
This is
Mouth, have
fine.
you been smoking?
all day, every day, it's 4:20, ain't it?
No, I'm serious. You sound a little bit
No,
later than
dude. And
normal.
even if I was, I couldn't admit that on the internet.
Why
They
not? You're
remember.
Canadian.
Yeah,
It's not
but
legal
it's,
here.
Yeah, it is. It's legal.
it's for my. It's Ryan. It's for my glaucoma.
The best way to make a waiter at a snooty restaurant angry is to keep asking for your goddamn amuse-bouche or les transons.
Oh god damn it. Fucking just kill me now.
Excuse me. Do you have any Grey Poupon and les transons?
Les chansons.
Nick, what's up?
Okay. For your goddamn amuse-bouche actually won.
What? I'm surprised.
What about
Thank you,
chat?
chat.
Who did chat vote for?
Chet voted for the amuse-bouche, man.
No.
We barely moved the needle. Like, this is all chat. A weird Tom Hanks / Meg Ryan movie. Sleepless in Starbucks or Sleepless in Sao Paulo?
I guess it kind of sounds like Seattle. Yeah.
Sao Paulo.
You should have written Sleepless in Sao Pablo.
Yeah, that would ensure a win.
Rude
It's
Lobster,
a
thank
sequel
you
to
as well.
Brazil.
The Seagull?
That's
It's a sequel to Brazil.
Rob, sounds like you got rid of the dicklets, man. Congrats.
Yeah, no, it'll happen eventually.
Ooh, Sleepless in Starbucks.
It's funny because it's caffeinated
37.
beverages.
You guys have any 24-hour Starbucks near you?
Literally all of New York, yeah.
Breaking news, scientists have just discovered nature's fiercest creature. The really fierce shark or Swedish pizza shark?
Oh, well,
Oh, that laugh. Just like little Dan laughs.
The really fierce shark or Swedish pizza shark?
here we go.
What happened to Blue? Did Blue Team just give up? What happened here?
I think they did. Are you Team 6 or Team 9, chat?
Oh, people are having chat problems, I guess.
Ooh, really fierce shark.
Wow.
55 to 45.
We've come out on the other side
I'm
of the
losing the
memes.
electoral vote. No, I won the electoral vote, but not the popular.
Wednesday, November the 2nd goes down as the day that Dan fell from grace.
A terrible thing to announce on your first day in jail. Your mother's a terrible cook, or I'm open for business.
You should have said, I killed my entire family with a 9mm Beretta.
Medium rare ribeye steak, closed for business. Meatless ribeye steak, open for business.
That guy's got like a pretty active YouTube channel, actually.
He is. He's found a niche, that's for sure.
Who is that? I missed this one.
It's a
Have you
guy,
seen that?
he's extremely vegan, and he sings songs about how he wants to eat your vagina if you're vegan. But if you eat meat, you're never going to get his tongue on your puss. Oh, I'm open for business. Really, won 85 to 15 there.
Wow.
Ouch.
What the S stands for in Ulysses S. Grant? S plus or succotash?
You know what? That's a real good word.
It's a soup, right?
I think it's just a
Sassafras.
vegetable, isn't it?
It's corn and lima beans.
Oh.
So it's like a what am I trying to say here? It's like a slaw.
Yes.
Well,
Or
no,
like
it's not.
It's a hash.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a stew.
It's okay.
No.
Wikipedia says succotash is a
Oatmeal.
food dish. So there you go. That's what
It's
it
like
is.
the consistency of like grits.
Okay.
Have you had
Succotash won as
succotash,
well.
Nick?
I think so.
I don't know why when Dan says it feels weird.
Oh wait, is it?
succotash?
No, it might just be. It might just be not cut up actually.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's just straight up.
Succotash? I don't know what it is. You're saying
Hey.
it right, but it's getting me in the sweet spot.
Ugh.
I'm thinking of something else.
All right, is a word lash.
Oh, did you know that combining a grain with a legume provides a dish that is high in all essential amino acids?
You
Come
could just
up
eat a
with a new
potato.
TV show that has this word in the title. Kill. No jinxes.
It'd be funny if there was a jinx on mine.
I think if yours is what I think it is, there could be.
I mean, mine's well. Did you just straight up go for the most obvious possible one?
Maybe. You had 25 seconds left.
Wonder if anyone's gonna put "kill my family" with a 9mm.
A 9mm, what though?
I don't know.
Messed up document 55. That's messed up.
That part's up to you to figure out.
If someone has killed Ghost Bill, they probably win.
Kill the new NLSS chat. I want the old Kanye. I killed my whole family with a 9mm Beretta. The death of Pablo, kill.
That's not mine. Don't vote for it.
Kill the bagel boy. Kill or no kill. Kill Phil.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says Pablo, and you're saying it's not yours, Dan?
It's not. It's Melf impersonating me. Don't.
No, it's
That's
not.
messed
I don't
up.
need to do that.
Pablo. It's not even 3 Pablos. It's 4.
It's
The
4
true
Pablos.
people know my answer. The true.
Do you guys believe Dan would put 4 Pablos?
I think he might.
No, Dan's the I want the old Kanye.
All right, let's see these votes.
Dan
Oh, Austin's streak is about to end, I think.
Oh!
Last place. Kill the bagel boy. The death of Pablo. Kill Phil. Kill the new NLSS chat. Kill or no kill. And then in first place, I killed my whole family with a 9mm Beretta.
Nick, you stole my meme!
I was playing mind games.
DMs.
I thought if I made an answer that sounded like Dan's, everyone would vote for it.
All right, one more.
Come on, you don't think that strategy wasn't that bad?
No, that was a good
No, that's
strategy.
pretty good because I didn't think you would do that, Nick. That's a Melf move.
Top answer?
It's not.
Top answer, you vote for the answers because they have Dan in them. It's from me.
Thank you. Come again.
Did you guys know that I killed my entire family with a 9mm
Stop.
Beretta?
It's the worst thing that's ever become a meme on this.
It really
It probably
is.
is, actually, yeah. Well, outside of Cairo Sagero's death, that's
Well,
pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, we went maybe a little too far on that day. That's because in true internet fashion, I was skeptical of the news article until I actually saw it. And then I was like, oh, we're too far to come back.
Yeah, but if you read the article, it sounds like a meme itself.
I don't think so, dude.
Well, he's going overboard yelling. What did he yell?
Like, come on, you can't laugh if it's real.
I believe
Like,
he shouted no.
come on, Dan.
I used to be able to make Nick uncomfortable. Now he's so used to it. It doesn't work.
That's not okay. It's really sad. Yeah, I agree.
All right, when apathy kills 6v9, it's the saddest shit of all time. There's like an occasional box showing up, and there's like 200 people in here. I've learned a great lesson not to not commentate 6v9 ever again.
Can we get a Kappa check in chat, please?
Actually, you know what?
Yo, just because he was hanging out with a 16-year-old doesn't mean there was any weird shit going on. It's not a crime to hang out with a 16-year-old.
Wait, but
sure.
see, when I read the article, I pictured it being like the end of Titanic with him.
Dan.
Stop!
I can't not laugh at that.
Dan.
Oh, you got 6 seconds. 6 seconds. You have 3 seconds. You got 2 and a
I
1.
feel like he went out on his own terms. Like, that's how he wanted to go out.
Putting us in a difficult situation in whether or not to laugh.
You think he wanted to drown?
Well, he
Okay,
was
all right.
training. He was training in an apprentice. That's why, and things went wrong.
It was too soon.
The sound a black hole makes. The sound of shooting about 3 hot dogs. Or Murph me!
More like mouth me.
If young Mouthy don't trust you.
Oh no!
This one's going viral.
The greatest hot dog shooter in the
Dan, have
Midwest.
you seen the greatest hot dog shooter in the Northwest?
That guy is
No,
Dan.
I saw it on the subreddit, but I didn't click it.
Dude, go watch it right now. Take the next
Yeah.
45 seconds off from the stream. Go watch that video.
That's seriously Dan with like a headband or bandana, whatever.
It is nothing like Dan.
No, it is.
What is
And that
Scrooge
was
McDuck?
fastest hot dog shooter video. Okay, sorry.
What is Scrooge McDuck going to give Dewey in his will? Censored pics of his duck hole. No answer from Austin.
Wait, why is he looking at a hot dog?
Is Austin here?
No, hey Austin, if you're a wiener, don't say anything.
I got him.
A good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns. The Nunchucks or the Cairo Sageros.
Oh, check Discord.
We're gonna go viral with this one.
Ah, okay, yeah, no
Oh,
worries.
God.
Too soon, Dan.
Is he really inhaling them?
He's getting
I
honestly
really
some
thought
of
you were
them.
gonna say, "Is he really in heaven?" And
No, inhaling the hot dogs.
yeah, I was just doing it.
Some of them don't come back up, man. Do the math. If one of them he sucks down 5 hot dogs, only 3 of them come up.
Yeah, I told you he stopped to have a lunch break.
I really want to know where they went.
The Nunchucks wins.
Yes.
You
A
think?
bad name for a proctologist. Dr. Feels Bad Man or Dr. SARS?
What?
One of these, like, at least kind of makes sense.
No, they don't.
Like, because he's feeling up your butthole, and he's like, it feels bad, man.
That's the one that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
It's a play on Doctor Feels Good.
Okay.
Feels Badman?
It just went too far.
Badminton.
Hot dogs.
I could go for some hot dogs right now.
I can't
Melf
believe
says it
Dr.
like it.
SARS got so fucked.
What are you talking about? I said hot dog.
SARS only.
He's gonna be a hot dog shooter. Dennis the Menace grew up and he got the new nickname Dennis the fucking asshole or Dennis the criminal.
Dan, what do you take in your coffee?
A little bit of almond milk, just a pinch.
Almond
Really?
what? Almond what?
That's the most
Almond milk?
surprising thing that I've ever heard.
I forgot to
Almond
tell
milk.
you. I was at McDonald's like a week ago, and you know, Fox, they have those kiosks now.
Oh yeah.
First
right
off,
on.
that's an
Kiosks?
aside, but you go to the kiosk, you get your receipt, and then they call you up when your food's ready. The order before mine, they were like, okay, number 1126, 1126, and fucking asshole one, by the way. They never, nobody came up and claimed it. So they're like, 1126, large coffee, 8 sugars.
What?
That's too many sugars for one coffee, dog.
That's a lot of sugars.
This guy in the general store used to come in. He's like this weird taxi driver. He get 5 milk, 5 sugar, and that was the most. And I thought he was
Oh, God.
In your
Austin
coffee?
didn't put in an answer, so a good slogan if you're running for president, Dan gets a quiplash with "Make America Hood Milk Again."
There it is.
Diglets, boys! Oh. Spam the Diglets in
My
chat.
coworker takes 15 sugars.
I don't believe that.
That's
I-
not even.
That's-
You
this
can't
is
even
bullshit.
dissolve that in the coffee. Like that's
That's
beyond
actually,
the
like-
saturation point. Of the
There's
coffee.
no way that that is true.
Oh, here we go. New York style.
Dan, can you say pumpkin scrubs, boys?
For who?
For Kate?
For Kate, yeah,
Is Kate in chat?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, after I just gotta come up with some answers for Kate here.
Yeah, yeah.
15 sugars, man.
I might have dated myself with that answer, actually.
What is this question? This is so stupid.
I used to take 20
Yeah.
Splendas until my friend refused to go with me through the drive-through out of embarrassment.
That's a real life intervention right
I
there.
feel like
I can't guess this.
three is okay.
Splenda is disgusting.
If I went through the drive-through with somebody and they're like, "Yeah, I got a large coffee, 3 cream, 3 sugar, 3 milk, 3 sugar," I'd be like, "Okay, no problem." If you get up into 4 range, you gotta like give them a look like, "You all right, buddy?" If they get into the double digits, you have to be like, "This is actually a problem." You have 4 seconds left, by the way.
Oh fuck!
At that point, you're like, "What's this?"
Oh,
you
got in.
black.
I got
This
in.
one's
It
sugar
worked.
water.
All right,
Hey guys,
well,
Yeah.
what happened to Austin?
he's dead.
He had to go, but he's fine. I
Yeah,
think.
just read the Discord. Dan Areno.
I need
The perfect thing to yell to make a Pee-wee basketball player miss a free throw. You're gonna miss, jackass, 100%. Last gray wolf can't be bothered.
God damn.
It's alright, I had a good answer anyway.
To be authentic, New York style pizza has to have lots and lots of handballs. Or no answer, because Austin's not here. So
All right. Oh, it's those
What-
two are out of the way.
what a rich jerk drinks champagne out of? Beyonce's burger hole or a recession glass made of ostriches?
What's a recession glass?
What?
What is a
Back during
recession-
the recession, nobody could afford glasses. So if you had glass,
Parents started
or-
buying their kids razor blades.
All right, because of your description, I'm voting for Beyonce's burger hole.
What's a burger hole?
I did. It wasn't my answer. I was just trying to find the logic in it.
What is a
What?
recession glass?
What is recession glass?
People used to drink out of their hands in the recession, so if you had a glass, you were well-to-do.
Why don't you let Dan answer? I want to hear
Dan?
Dan.
I googled it and it says depression glass.
What should never be followed by an exclamation mark? Scrapple, or and then one is just an exclamation mark with a smiley face after it.
What's scrap?
I hate. That's it. I don't hate this. I just hate.
Scrapple's like corned beef and like
Wait, what?
potatoes.
It's a thing?
Didn't we talk? Like Josh told us about Scrapple.
No, that's succotash.
Scrapple? Is that like...
Scrapple, also known by the Pennsylvania Dutch name of panhaas or pan rabbit.
Oh, a nice breed of conies. Boil
Put
them.
that in your recession glass and drink it.
Well,
Someone in chat goes,
Malf-
a recession glass isn't even a real thing.
Malf has one with the smiley face.
I thought that I was gonna lose, to be honest. I had no idea what to put. No
the
idea.
real reason the giant was trying to kill Jack.
You all right
Because
there?
it turned out he wasn't jolly or green, or he killed his whole family with a 9mm.
Stop
Beretta.
voting for that. I don't want to
ends
perpetuate
here,
that. Anyway. Somebody's gonna come up to one of us and say that thinking it's a meme, and we're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Get away!"
Rob's gonna fight him, and I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah.
Rob or Rob's Diglett?
That won't be funny if that ever happens.
I even thought about writing that in that one.
The meme can't be stopped, boys.
Yeah.
80% Beretta.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you,
yeah.
Ryan.
Come on.
I almost jinxed you on that. I was so close, and I was like, you know what?
You know,
I'm
every
bigger
once in a
than
while,
that.
Ryan says, he's got honor, but honestly, he's got no honor.
You know you're old when you're at a bar, and the bartender asks you, what dinosaurs thought about the disc? Or how many sugars in your hood milk?
No,
Oh god damn it!
it's like Michael
What
Scott. Every morning
dinosaurs-
he drinks milk and sugar.
What dinosaurs
Thought
thought about the disc?
Deaths? I'm voting for it.
It was supposed to be the Declaration of Independence.
Oh.
Yeah. But I had no time left.
I would have preferred not to know what it meant.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
How many sugars in your hood milk? 78 to 22.
Let's go, boys. We're back.
So, by the way, Scrapple is traditionally this is how it's actually described, a mush of pork scraps and trimmings combined
Ooh.
with cornmeal and wheat flour.
I'll
Don't
take the
say.
supersize, please. Extra pork scraps in mine.
It looks so gross!
Wait, have any of you guys ever had pork rinds before?
Yes. Oh, you gotta look at the
Tastes like-
stream. It's a comic lash.
I don't like them. I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
gonna be
Lash.
seagulls again, isn't it?
It's like they're
Comic
like
lash.
fluffier Cheetos that taste like sweaty underwear.
Ghost cheese.
You don't like the taste of sweaty underwear?
Taste the ghost cheese?
You guys see
What?
the
This is
the
awful
comic?
too.
Yeah,
They're all
that's so
bad.
This guy and me have the same body hair pattern.
Just like, oh no.
Yeah, here we go. No Berettas.
Come up with a Quiplash that has this word in it. Beretta. You got 20 seconds.
Can we have a 6-way jinx?
No, Austin will win because he's got no answer.
Guys,
Austin
That's
should
8
win.
seconds.
there's people putting the gun emoji in Ryan's chat saying Beretta boys.
This is out of control.
I stand with Nick on this one.
You can't have a
Yeah.
letter as a Twitch emo, but you can have a fucking gun. I killed my whole family with a 69mm Beretta.
Nice.
I killed my entire family with a 9mm Beretta. Petted a kitten riding down a landslide. OD a guy with sugar milk. Asked Ryan Laterno, it's not even spelled right, why he walks on his toes.
Yo, I've got videos of Ryan walking on his toes. I will release them if I get.
You sound like a
10,000
weird,
subs.
like, smut peddler.
Are you a smut peggler?
I got videos of Ryan walking on his toes.
From high school, no less.
That's barely legal, boys.
I know.
He really does walk
I
on his
hate all
toes.
these. I'm only giving out one vote, and it's the sugar.
Oh shit.
The sugar milk?
Yep, sugar milk gets it.
Wow.
Fuck all y'all.
Walker boys to water.
You can't say fuck it. You're the one who used it twice.
I used it 3 times, actually.
Oh my god. This fucking guy.
Anything for a win.
Anything for a win. Ooh, Austin's in last. Then Kitten in a landslide. Then OD guy with sugar milk. Then 9mm. Then 69mm.
Oh my god.
Ass. My name is spelled wrong. Why he walks on his toes. I hope he's still lost. I can. Yeah. Okay. You're far enough behind. Whatever. Who cares?